Yo, it's a classic right here, boy.
Oh,
Legs.
Legs, no jump though. Goes for the sweep. Tries to get a launch. Servbot's being a little bit desperate. Keep it safe. Hailstorm, that's gonna be enough. One more Hailstorm. Typhoon, hail. Yeah, snap, snap. Doesn't work. V on the board.
Okay, okay. Man, and listen, he mentally gave up, but it obviously did not keep an eye on the score.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but we got another chance at life. That double snap set the tone for V.
I feel like it also gives you like kind of a huge momentum because you're like, you thought it was over, but then you're like, oh, I get one more game. It kind of like resets your mental, right?
So like right on, like oh, right on.
Yeah. Like, oh man, okay, cool.
Let's go. Put the quarters up. The good times.
It's stressful here. I'm sure Servbot's like, man, what happened? Double snap?
Yeah.
One of those games has to happen. It always happens at least once.
Does it happen again?
Oh.
He's gonna snap. Oh, he missed the super jump or the hyper grab.
Yeah,
even.
one of those two. Missed the combo. Good punish right there.
That was instant too.
Yeah. Side blade, goes to a roundhouse. Couldn't even side blade out of it.
Yo, Magnetic!
Oh my God. Do we go for reset?
Yeah.
I like the hard knockdown attempt right there. No cancel. Get Storm out of here. Okay, up. Bring in the side lock. Go for V. I love how he just kept going for the offense. He didn't even have the DHC. He just wanted to keep his turn. At least one more layer. It didn't work out for V. Servbot's able to chance to play now.
What?
Oh my God, Lightning Storm? I feel like that was a missed input error for sure. It just worked out.
No, I think he assumed that he was gonna get hit with side blade and roll, and he's trying to roll, so he got the super, and it worked out for him, which is kind of crazy. Oh my God.
You're right on that one. Okay, no tag out. I feel like anytime you want to bring Magneto in. Psylocke, go for
Nice.
snap. It
Got him.
did.
Got him. That is Aurora Monroe.
Oh, the trade. Oh my God. Fierce roundhouse. Not enough.
Oof.
Oh, his
no.
turn.
Hey.
Yo, what is happening?
That's the Magneto pizza, baby.
They are scrambling. Okay. Go for the snap. Bring in Storm. Guard break. The trade again. No jump jab.
All right. I was about to say weird choice, but hey, we still got the infinite. Oh my God, he's losing control.
He is. It's too fast. I like that. Go for the boomerang.
Oh. Don't even go for the throw. That man V is holding up for dear life. He's trying to get out the corner. He found the pocket.
He found the pocket, but he can't cancel out. Nice block on the other switch side. Bring in the Hailstorm. Control. Get back to neutral. Trade. No. Launch again. No. No super jump. They're playing so nervous. Servbot wants to get back to the grand finals, but he's messing up so many opportunities.
Oh my goodness. The shot. Missed the dash.
Oh, the alpha counter there.
But the indestructible smart stuff. Yep.
Right?
Oh, the tag. Oh, no risk.
Don't risk
Not on the stage. Not on the stage.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Fierce rounds. Call even disruptor roundhouse. Hitbox. 2-2.
Yo, that EM Destructo, man, is a landmine. If you space that out good, that is a great assist, I must admit. But V back in the game. It could be a reverse 3-0, but let's see if it actually happens. Servbot acknowledges.
Yeah, you could tell that Servbot was really thirsty that last game. He was really going too hard. Every time he got a hit, he didn't capitalize, right? He got the launch, no super jump. He got the short, no super jump, short. And he just kept blocking with his face in that situation.
Yeah.
He wants to get close to he wants to get to the grand finals. He wants his run back to chaos.
Overhead. I knew it.
Oh, good job. But the up back, I love that. Nice. Oh, no! Do we get snap? Yes, we do. Bring in Betsy. Guard break again. That's so unescapable.
Too much block stun.
BT.
Break. He's got it.
Oh my God.
All the way through?
Reset. Missed it. Psylocke gets the hit. We get another snap. Why are we not doing the combo instead? Okay.
Are you sure?
Gets the Psylocke. That's gonna hit. Hailstorm. Nice.
Okay.
Oh my God. Get the angle. He should have backdashed first. He would have got that.
Yeah.
All right, the Hailstorm, okay, the good old, we're straight in Wakanda. We're in the front doors of Wakanda right now.
We're back at neutral. We're back in the stall right here, right?
Bill Meter, yes.
Bill Meter, size up. Don't have to go rush down. We obviously want to bring Magneto in with any hit from Psylocke. Hailstorm is sniping out Psylocke right there as well, too. Do we do it?
Hell yeah, Tempest, do it. No, Tempest.
Oh, he did it. DHC? Did he get the hard knockdown for the mix?
Maybe he was scared that he would have landed and rolled out.
Okay.
So probably just kept it simple, yeah.
Oh, the roundhouse. V misses the guard break. He gets the guard break. Uh-oh. Yeah, run away. You don't want to be close to the corner.
Yo, my main focus right now would just be hitting Psylocke. Forget hitting Storm.
That's what I'm saying. That's why V changed the Magneto EM Disruptor assist, right?
Yep. Say keep it healthy. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, no. This is dead for Magneto if he gets it right. All the hits, and it does.
Oh, my God.
What
the
a
cross
comeback. 3-0. First beat. He's moving on. Look at that smart stuff. I want to know what the hat means. Does the S mean smart?
Is he a big Ken Griffey fan or something? I'm not too sure. I'm
Does
not too
F
sure.
mean smart?
It might be. It might be. But you know, hey man, yo, Servbot, we all love you, man. I'm pretty sure you earned the love from a lot of people across the world. Give it up for Servbot, y'all. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, his story is amazing. The fact that people referred him as a low-tier player, not a low-tier person that picked low-tier player, a low-tier player, and now he's top 3 in the world. That's a great story right there. Amazing story, Servbot. You did a great job. Phenomenal.
Man, I feel like there should have been a lot more meter build there, no? You don't think so?
The stage.
I don't know if y'all wondering why I'm doing this. This is the ha-has from Storm. That's how you do it. He'd be like, yo, why don't you, shout out to Sanford Kelly. That's what he does. He'd be like, yo, why don't you build meter? He just starts doing it. Like, it looks crazy. But man, shout outs to V, man, for holding it down and bringing it all the way back, which is dope. Now we are going to get an amazing match. Grand finals to close out this saga. Chaos versus V. And of course, Chaos chilling in the winner's side of things. He only has to win 1 set, where V has to win 2 sets.
Yeah.
Of 3 out of 5.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a tough order for V personally.
Okay.
Just because, like, if you look at Chaos versus Servbot, it was 3-0, right? Using Sentinel on point. And every time he was able to capitalize off of a Gene Splice, 1 hit, he got a combo. He also went into the reset. And he's able to kill Magneto super fast.
Yeah.
He's willing to take the risk of just going for like a reset, going for a throw into a Gene Splice, and finishing his plate in terms of that, right? So it's up to V not to be put in those positions, obviously able to block the refly mix-ups, and also teching the throw at the same time, thinking about that.
Yep.
But also making sure not to be put in a position where Sentinel gets the unblockable after Gene Splice assists.
Damn, the fact that you got to worry about factor in the unblockable is crazy, man. So it's up to V to keep the Magneto alive. No, the Storm, actually, to be very honest with you. But Ken has some serious guard break potential. And he got layers, too. So, like, let's say if he does miss a guard break, you're going to be eating an assist into more layers, into more offense. So he definitely possibly got this in the bag. MSP in the grand finals. What you think about that, Justin?
MSP in the grand finals?
Yeah.
I mean, he made it here. He pressed a lot of short side lock.
You're not a fan of MSP? Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Look, you know what's crazy that you hating on this team? I love Storm and Cyclops. I actually think it's a cool team.
Oh, yeah. It's very skillful. You have to earn your hits. You have to work really hard.
Hey, I didn't ask all that.
But MSP, I mean, Ken could tell you. He'll shake his head. MSP is, it's kind of scrubby.
It is.
It's, just short side lock. What's the worst part? Sometimes mash, you know what, we teach people not to mash. But with MSP, mashing is good. That's not good.
But that's fighting games. You're supposed to mash.
No.
Right? You're supposed to mash, right?
No. You got to time your buttons. Time your buttons. Do not listen to Yipes. Don't mash. Mashing
don't
actually makes you drop combos.
Yeah, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I mean, I got Sideblade, though, so I can afford it, man.
But the thing is, they just mash in general.
No. You're right. Well, let's see. I'm actually, my favorite part about this is the opening gambits, because that is what sets the tone for the match. If you get hit in the beginning, your plan goes out the window. So let's see if anybody gets hit, or we're going to just guess right and reset neutral.
I mean, the thing is, Chaos is going to start Sentinel on point. So
body armor.
Yeah, because of that, he has body armor. He's able to kind of like be in a position where it's like, okay, I can react to the super armor and then block low. Right? It's easier for him to not be part of the opening gambit. That's why he starts Sentinel on point instead of Storm. Let's go. Grand Finals, everybody. Mars Cat Club 2, EVO 2025.
Damn!
Right away.
With a super jump short to, oh wow, he almost got Gene Splinkle in the business with that combo.
Look at that, keeping that neutral right there. Going for the fierce rocket punch. Oh my God.
Oh, that lightning attack is getting a lot of mileage there.
He is. Nice.
Wow, up the trade?
Go for the trade right here. Lightning attack. Amazing hitbox. It's huge.
Man, I'm actually surprised Salak even reached up there. I know Chaos is too.
Yeah. But the thing is, he's still controlled. Look at the control right here. Able to weather the storm. Is that going to be a trade? Yes, it is. Completely fine on Chaos' part. Sentinel has so much health to work with, especially in this matchup. You could just literally wear her down.
Yep. Oof. Oh, he's going for the jugular. See, you got to go for the assist punishes.
You do. He's one of the players that really showed that assist punish are really strong part.
Damn,
yes.
Betsy, yo, mind your business.
No, next time I feel like she's gonna die.
Hey, mind your business, Betsy.
Go for the short. No, flying away.
Oh my God.
Will you do it though?
At this point, you're gonna have to. I would have done it. I would have done it.
Keeping it. No launch. No confirm. can't call a Psylocke. That's going to hit. No trade. Wow. Gene Splice, Psylocke. V is playing with a seriously scary game right now. Keep calling out Psylocke right there because I feel like Chaos is looking for that.
Ooh, he was going to get the grab. Oh, my God. He was about to stop.
Now you have to do it, right? Yes. Corner, side switch. Do you have the guard break? You have the meaty. I love that. Oh, no! Unfortunate. Trade.
Wow. Oh, he landed in time. Wow, the legs. Nice. Yeah, spend that catch. Whoa.
Can't catch him. A little bit too high.
He actually could have got a punish there. He just wasn't ready.
I think maybe he was scared. Like, if he air dash ups, he'll DAC in the Cyclops.
That's true. That's true. That makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't even notice the meter, so good call. All right.
Nice. Okay. Oh, open up too fast.
Movement.
What's the guard break?
Call Psych first, I should say.
He wanted to get a jump jab guard break.
He don't even take that risk. Whoa. Teleportations is going to happen to him.
No Hailstorm. He wants the Hailstorm. That's going to be enough. Typhoon Hail. Oh, don't even need it. Chaos.
I think he just let it go.
Yeah, one on board.
I would have done the same thing.
2 games away.
Okay.
See, you almost gave me a heart attack there.
Now, mind you, V that whole time was just trying to build some meter to bring in Magneto safely. But of course, due to the fact that Betsy was in a very dangerous situation with that red health, it kind of locked him in with the storm. So let's see, though. Okay, that was the first game?
That was the first game.
Damn, that was pretty long.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you're just kind of like trying to lame out Magneto, right? You're laming out MSP.
That's true.
Okay, go for the stand jab, gets the snap right away. Chaos is holding up. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't get the guard break. He went for like a heavy hit instead. Trades with the launch. Yo, Cyclops is trading hits. Can you afford that? Okay, we're gonna bring in Storm. Yes, we do.
Absolutely, nice and easy. Now we're gonna build some meter. Oh, should have went for the snap, but you know what? It does kind of got like a weird body, the Sentinel, so he will kind of follow out the snap back.
Yep.
So I like that he went for the infinite. Smart stuff there from V.
Okay, V gonna just do the infinite, and this is where if you need to hit this guard break against Sentinel. Yep, gonna keep it proper. The real cheap guard break, if you take the hit, you get hit by this combo anyway.
Nice and easy. This is how you do it. This is tournament combo, by the way. It doesn't look as cool, but this is efficient.
Oh, but he needs to do something, yeah. Is that going to be enough for the Hailstorm? Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Look at that. Match for your life, and he does.
Imagine?
He's at Imagine? Uh-oh. You seen this before?
Yeah.
I mean, if you play it safe, you don't got to worry about it, V. Don't play with your food. There's a lot of meter on that side.
Do some mental damage, just run away all day.
Yep. Oh. Go for the target combo, too. Uh-oh.
Look like he messed up a dash.
Yeah. No, of course. Always got to go for the flash.
What's that? That's Henry?
No, that was Law.
Oh, that was Law. Okay.
That was on the commentary. Always got to go for the flash.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I forgot about that. There we go for the super.
This time, the super hits.
Damn, you remember on the line. Oh, yeah, that's your comeback. Man. You remember everything about that day, huh? So you remember the comeback?
I mean,
the commentary lines?
We talked about it like in the Evo FGC video at the Evo Awards.
Man, you think I would have remembered that?
Yeah,
oh, man.
We worked on it.
No, meaning comeback. Oh.
Esteban forced you to watch it.
That was terrible. I thought Esteban was my friend, bro. That's terrible.
All right. I mean, 1-1 though. Competitive here. Back to the Sentinel Storm, Cyclops.
Can V reset?
Ooh. Oh, but Cyclops helped out, but he still gets hit. Walk him down to the corner into snap.
I think he's going to do it, but it's going to give an opportunity for Chaos to have a Sentinel still. Let's suppose he's going to go for the reset. Will he?
No, he can't. He's going to spin out regardless.
That's true. That's true.
The spin out points. Oh, takes the hit. Ooh, punish.
That's going to hit.
Yep, there we go. Short.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, Cyclops Super does not have invincibility like that.
I wonder if he's actually going to snap and Sentinel and go for the guard break. Oh, the mix, hold up, yes. So, guys, if any Magneto or anybody try to do like a
punish
low on the incoming, you can jump out every single time. Holding up, though.
Nice. Go for the short roundhouse. Blocking that. Oh, my God. Psylocke didn't hit that. Drones. No rollout. I love the awareness on Chaos part for that.
Nice save on the Cyclops. He needed that trade.
He did. Cyclops would have died here again. Do it. I would have definitely done Tempest Hailstorm to kill Cyclops.
Yep. Oh, the dome, man. We got DAC. Oh, Psylocke. Oh, you're so lucky she left the party.
Use the bubble. Yep. Keep it a safe DHC. Chaos looking good. That doesn't take the hit. Go for the launch. That's going to trade. Yeah, the stomps, the light kick.
Oh, it's getting dangerous here for Psylocke. Oh, my God.
It is. He's calling a lot of side blade, and Chaos is actually getting hit by a lot of side lock as well too.
Yeah, I think he's trying to find those spots where he's trying to space out, but he's too close every single time.
Okay, yeah, I think he was normal jump mode to flight. Yep, fly low. Don't gotta take no risk. Fly low. Oh, missed the launch a little bit too late, but gets the OTG. Doesn't get a full combo though. Okay, not enough. You gotta do it. Yeah, is that gonna be enough? Yes, he does. Okay, meaty super. Oh no, he's gonna hit.
Did she leave? No, she takes a little bit of that weather.
Yeah, I feel like you have to sacrifice Storm's health here. Yep, you have to. In order to keep making this competitive. Okay, Psylocke, Storm Cyclops versus Storm Psylocke. I like Storm Psylocke in this matchup personally.
Yeah, it wins. But I mean, obviously down on the health point, so no dash.
Oh my God, he's gonna keep the run away. But he needs the Hailstorm. You gotta go chase. There we go. What's the mix-up? Go for your roundhouse. Oh, nice launch.
Yeah, good
reaction.
Okay, and Chaos one game away to become your new world champion. V, what you gotta say about it?
Oh, he said, look at me, I'm smart, baby. Is that what he's saying? Me, I'm smart.
Is that what that means? I think, no, so if Chaos is doing it, okay, I think I can agree with that. I think that's what he's saying, that he's smart.
I'm gonna be honest, I just made it up. I made it the Lord.
Nah. All right, you know what? You got it. You got it. Good call.
I don't know what the S means. Star. Because he has an all-star hat. Star, right?
It's S for Storm.
Hey, even though Magneto's doing the work. Okay, go for the fierce roundhouse. Side block. Oh, unblockable? No. Oh, go for the snap. What you got against Scott? There it is against no Psylocke there. He's a Okay, gets opened up. Fierce. No fierce rounds. Oh my God, we are scrambling. Silent blade.
Oh man, Justin, you're funny.
Short. There we go.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go all the way through. Man, not one mix-up, huh? But you know what? It's kind of risky on Storm due to the fact that she could float, right?
Okay.
She could hold up to throw up the
You gotta go for hard knockdown instead, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But he can do short. Yeah, that's gonna do. Oh, it's close. Oh yeah, it's close. You have to do it again. The tag. That's so cool. Nice jumping out. Good block. Doesn't get hit by the instant overhead on the fly.
Damn.
Oh my God. No super?
The cross-up. Wow, that was mad medium, but it drops it.
He didn't get the medium on the short.
All right, so he already knows that obviously Ken wants the stray hit on Storm.
Yes.
But he's looking for those pockets to body Psylocke on the assist call. So V has to be very careful. He's going for it. Oh my God, the launch. Ow.
He wanted it. Oh my God. You have to think about using EM Disruptor a lot more as well too. EM Disruptor, because he's looking for side blade. Nice.
He got the hit. Looks like he caught Ken dashing forward.
Yep. Oh wow, interesting guard break. Okay, that worked out.
Layers.
It looks like we're about to go in a 2-2 scenario.
Imagine.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, finishing his play. V ties it up 2-2.
Okay. Now you got a chance to reset.
He said, look at me, I could point at my head too.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see if he can reset it, man. He's in a prime situation. I'm pretty sure their hearts are racing right now, though.
Oh my God, I'm scared. One game for reset for MSP. It could be a coin flip because either MSP just dominates or MSP just gets steamrolled, but we're switching teams. We're going for MS Psych.
Yeah, I like this. I know Matrix personally don't like this matchup, but in terms of offensive pressure, Cyclops is one of the best in the business if you know how to execute and control the pace of the match.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I feel like a double snap will be in this set.
Oh my God, he put himself in danger. Oh, the double snap!
I thought the double snap was coming.
Oh my God, they teleporting all over the place.
It was definitely coming. Nice. Jumping out, going back to neutral. Sometimes a little bit scrambling with Magneto. You gotta just chill back. Yeah, that's right. Chill back. Wait for the opportunity.
Let the assist do the work. Oh, the over. Wow. He couldn't get the crouch strong in time.
Yeah. Goes for the fierce. Look at that. They're all scared. Psylocke again. Fierce Rouse. What's the guess? Nice block.
Damn, that was
Storm.
clutch.
That was clutch right there. Get another chance. Nice block on the empty jump.
Good bait. Ooh, down. 60. That's tough on Betsy.
Okay, that's why he's calling Storm. Oh my God. Do we bring in Magnus or Cyclops?
Not like this. It's a good choice. Oh, the dome. Couldn't get the conversion, but he got the legs. He caught him holding up. Hello. Open toe sandals on the side of V. Here we go. Guard break scenario. Can he get it? Oh, nice.
Chaos gets the hit, gets the guard break. This might be enough. He might be able to kill the whole team from here if he can reset.
Oh, that is so hard to mash out. Oh, that is tough. And it's pretty much lingering. That is godlike. Oh, that was ridiculous.
Okay, bring in Cyclops. Do you have to bring in Psylocke? Yeah, you can't take the chip damage. But look, this is fine, actually. If you win this war, it depends on how good your assist characters are. Not like that.
Yo, you know this is very fitting that this is in training stage.
Yeah, right? Okay, the air
for the
combo.
chip. Meaty. Yeah, that's meaty. That's godlike.
Are you going to alpha counter? You do. You afford the life. Oh, Cyclops, Scott Summers. Just like that, Chaos. Your Marvel vs. Capcom 2 EVO 2025 World Champion. He has won so many side tournaments during EVO when this game wasn't there. And he finally came when it became an official title. World Champion. Nobody can take it away from him. Chaos, the combo machine. Look at him, happy. Finally did it.
Good stuff, man. I mean, this whole roundup on the top 8. Man, please, one more time, make some more noise for V. One more time. The fact made it. The man was a showman, bring it all the way back to the grand finals. But Chaos is definitely your winner. Rightfully so. The best of this generation, 100%. You already know.
Man.
So,
his execution, his clutch, his speed, everything about it. It's just so dangerous.
Yeah, man.
And the clutch factor, I feel like his clutch factor is amazing out of everybody in this tournament.
I mean, straight up, he's the most optimal player in the world, and that's a fact.
Optimal, yes.
But one thing that I want to highlight, I'm a big fan of the assist punishes on Psylocke. That was dope. Like, he knows he wasn't going to get the clear hits on Storm or Magneto. He didn't want to take that risk, but he took Psylocke out of the picture, and it kind of made V play a little slower in terms of trying to catch his pace, right? Because he sees that Psylocke is bleeding, so he got to play a little more careful in terms of how you want to dash or how you want to approach, because he don't want to take that risk of just losing Psylocke that early.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, like you mentioned, he kept using Psylocke a lot, but the thing is, he had a full Magneto. He could use Even Disruptor, do the ha-ha, you know what I mean, that type of stuff, kind of do Typhoon Hail, and just really stall in that scenario, because, like you mentioned, Chaos is waiting for Psylocke, punishing Betsy really hard, and it paid off in the end.
Yeah. Definitely was a little scrambly on both ends, but man, I just want to give a big shout out to everyone that came to watch. I see you guys are leaving, but look, without you guys, this wouldn't be a show, so please, round of applause to everybody that's exiting out real quick. I love y'all, man. FGC forever. You already know the vibes as usual.
Man, that was an amazing top 8, right? Obviously, you have a bunch of new school players, old school players, and even, G Concepts representing New York. West Coast versus East Coast. And even Peru champ from Peru representing just kind of this is not just a game where America dominated. There was more people, more countries saying, I play Marvel 2 Kamitani, right? People from the Philippines coming out, Mexico as well too. This is a game where everybody wants to play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So it hit all different storylines this top 8.
Yeah, man, for sure. A lot of folks fell, but in this case, Ken rises. This is definitely the era of Chaos. So definitely want to see who could take it to him. Now, are we going to get this game back on the grand stage 10 years later? Rick, you got to let me know, bro.
20 years.
20 years?
Maybe.
Are you guys coming back 20 years for Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Make some noise. Man, hopefully, listen. I don't know, man. Do I got to start a petition? Come on, man. Do I got to start something? People love it, man. We need Marvel. I feel like, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but it's an imbalance that we don't have a Fire versus game consistently. And obviously, around the corner, we got the 2 SKOs. We got Marvel Tokon, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get that fixed, but ain't nothing like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, man. No disrespect to all the versus games, but this game is beautiful. I feel like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 ran so every game could walk here in Evolution.
I mean, during the early days of EVO, Marvel 2 was the closeout game.
Yeah.
Right, every year. It's because the U.S. versus the East Coast versus West Coast rivalry, right? Duck versus Stanford, amazing match in 2006, right? You versus Duck, also amazing as well too. So it's just one of those things where you get to see a lot of cool storylines, a lot of rivalries between East Coast or West Coast versus the world. But guess what? This is 2025, and we have our top 8 on stage. So let's see who are top 8 in the world for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 EVO 2025.
No. We got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. Please, everybody, make some noise for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 top 8 in 2025. All right, let's get these awards out. Please give it up in 7th place for New York's own G Concept. And also in 7th place, make some noise for Teddy. On to 5th place, please. First 5th place champ, Peru champ. And now we got another 5th place. Give it up for Clockwork. And in 4th place, Combo Beat. And on to our top 3 now. Please make some noise for the first 3rd place, Servbot. Second place, please make some noise to the man V. And now, your Marvel vs. Capcom 2 EVO 2025 champion, Chaos. Yeah, give it up. Give it up. And now also, thank you very much, Nikon, for presenting these 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place prize sticks. So, whoa. There you go, guys. Yo, yeah, hold them up. Hold them up. Thank you guys so much. Hold them up high. All right, so please, one more time for your top 8, and that's it. You might never see this again. This is it. Top 8. Give it up. Mr. Chaos, I'm going to bother you real quick. If we can come center stage, please. Quick EVO interview presented by AT&T. Thank you very much. Chaos, I got a few questions for you, man. First, the easier one, is there anyone that you were nervous about playing? We know that you are easily one of the best now, but was anyone like, oh, damn, I got to play this person?
I think anybody who was maining MSP. I mean, MSP is kind of my kryptonite, but I did a little bit of homework, and I think I did pretty good.
I think he did all right. And the last question, a little bit more meaning for you. What does this mean to you?
This means everything to me, Joe. I've been playing this game for about 20 years now. It's 25 years old. We're still here. We're still bringing the noise. We're still bringing the moments. And I just want to say that this win is ours. It's not just mine. It's for everybody who continues to support the game, from their local arcade, their basement, their Twitch channel, whatever it is that you do to contribute. This is our victory.
With that said, please, Chris Lee, can I use some help? Chaos, this is yours, man. You earned it. You played for it. You won it. Show the people what hard work does. It pays off, brother. Congratulations. Give it up for your Marvel vs. Capcom 2 EVO 2025 champion, Chaos. Congratulations, man. Please, Yipes and Justin, give us some final words out here, my guys.
Well, man, listen, at the end of the day, you know what? I respect what Ken said there. That is true.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Everybody loves this game, man. You know, even me, from time to time, I come back, you know, I can't resist it. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those games. So big shout out to him for winning. And, of course, big shout out to everybody that got into that top 8. Again, man, when what you said, a piggyback from the old heads to the new school meeting right in dead center in the main stage was a beautiful thing to see. So shout outs to everybody that has been practicing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And shout outs to everybody, again, in this stage for supporting a game that we learn to love, from the storylines to making those friends, that camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about at the end of the day when it comes to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but FGC in general. But I think it's safe to say, man, we're about to sign off. Justin Wong, you know I love you, brother.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful. Like Yipe said, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it's the best. And also, big shout, like this is the largest Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournament in EVO history. So big shout outs for the collection to exist.
Yeah.
So many new players who loves their Hayatos, their Spider-Man, they had a chance to play Marvel 2. There was a lot of people that in this tournament, not everyone played top tier. They just wanted to be in the tournament, and they didn't pick any meta. They just wanted to support the game. Big shout outs to all of you guys, everybody that entered to make this the largest Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournament in history. A 25-plus-year-old game. Beautiful.
It's Marvel, baby.
It is Marvel. You see everybody in the background. They're supporting Marvel. And, man, this is Justin Wong, IFC Yipes. And what about Joe? I know you love Marvel too, Joe. What do you got to say?
Justin, thank you so much. Yipes, thank you so much for continuing to keep Marvel 2 alive. You know I love me some Marvel. I have no choice being from New York. But don't go anywhere, because we got Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising Top 8 coming back up soon. So stay locked. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
These last few years, Chipotle has treated us good, giving away thousands of dollars worth of free entree cards. This year, they're taking it to the next level with a free air-conditioned ride to get some free food. If you're ready to go get some free Chipotle, make some noise! Chipotle! We're here! Let's go! I guess there is a silver foil lining to washing out of pools day one.
Well, Vaya is laughing right now. Look at Vaya laughing right now. Oh, he's doing a dance. What is he doing?
Man, he's too ready, you know. Not today, man.
Block the ball! Oh my God!
And 参加して、でその時また賞金額が上がって、いや気持ちは調子良かったです。
So it's much more than just playing. It's being a part of this community.
All right, Jay, you ready for this block?
You already know. I feel like we've been killing it lately, and everyone's been loving it, but we gotta let the people know where we're gonna be at. Let's just do the meme real fast. You know, my heart meme, get the engagements and everything like that. Yipes.
What's up?
You understand me. It's not about the engagement. I'm just always thirsty for a drink, especially for this White Claw Zero Proof.
Yeah, but that was corny as hell. But I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm thirsty.
I mean, at first it was pretty boring because I was losing, and they were screaming out switch, switch, switch. But then I hovered to Rufus, but I was like, I really don't want to do Rufus, and I made the decision to play Balrog.
やっぱり、ジャスティンにとってはホームで、こっちにとってはアウェーで、知名度はすごいありましたけど、やっぱりこういざ決勝となるとジャスティンの応援がすごくて、アウェーの空気に負けずに集中するっていうことは結構大変でしたね。
Did he think I was going to pick Balrog at all?
いやー思ってなかったですけど、でもなんか多分ね、要所で見たことは何回か見たことあったんですよね。あり得るなとは思ってたような気がします。
So Balrog was my first choice in terms of I wanted to pick Balrog against Daigo, but then all the Ryu players, like from different regions like America, Europe, and Korea, they told me not to pick Balrog against Daigo.
でもなんか日本とアメリカのなんかスタイルの違いみたいなのをなんかすごく感じた試合だったんですよね、この試合って。日本人っていうのは自分の練習してきたキャラクターで負けるならしょうがないっていう人たちが多いんですけど、ジャスティンは特にそうなんですけど、アメリカのプレイヤーっていうのは練習してきて得意なキャラクターよりも相手のキャラクターに勝ちやすいキャラクターを選んで、それで負けるのはしょうがないっていう、そこが日本のプレイヤーとなんか一番大きく違うところかなって特にこの試合で思いましたね。
All the Ryu players sabotage me not to pick Balrog first.
いやでもいい選択だったと思います。結構当時は困ってた組み合わせの一つだったんで、はい。
I think the reason why Balrog was so strong here was because like his hurt box was really weird. It was really hard to like kind of hit him. So he was able to like get out of like specific like strings. It didn't really work against him. His jab was really fast. He also had a lot of ways to get through projectiles compared to old Street Fighter games where he had trouble to get through projectiles. I felt like when I was playing Balrog here, like after rewatching the match, there was so many stuff that I wish like I knew or could have done better.
今見ればそうでしょうね。
Because after this match, PR Balrog told me like, you could have done this, you could have done that, and it never crossed my mind trying to do that during the match.
やっぱりこのキャラクターだけを集中して練習していれば、それもこのタイミングでできたのかもしれないですけど、やっぱり彼はいろいろなキャラクター使ってる中の一つなので、そういうあとはこうしか良かったなっていうのは。どうしても出てくるとは思います。
Oh, jumps right out of there. Can Justin pull off a little miracle here? Justin looking for.
That was Ultra. Ultra. I think it was Ultra. But too far. I think it was too far. Yeah, I feel like Balrog versus Ryu. It's watching now. It's like it seems like it's a pretty hard matchup for Ryu. At least during this time.
まあそうですね。だから嫌なキャラ選ばれたなと思ったんですけど、ただそのジャスティンはもともとそのストリートファイターサードっていうサンストライクっていうゲームやってもカップ S やってもすごい手堅いプレイヤーっていうことだけは分かってたんで、一応そういう想定、そのプレイヤーのタイプっていうかそういうのは分かってたんで、なんとかそれで対応しようと頑張ってましたね。
So this round, I got up, and I thought in my head that I won the game. I reset the bracket, but I didn't know there was a round 3. So I just want to say thank you to Daigo for not hitting me right away when I got up.
そうですね。なんで立ち上がったのかなって思ったんですけど、まあでもなんか日本のプレイヤーでもそのすごい1ラウンド取るだけでギャラリーにアピールするプレイヤーとかいたんで、まあそれなのかなって思ってましたね。
When we first looked at this game, we were like, it's got to be Sonic Fox Goichi. And all these other players are winning all these events, right? Like CEO Kazunoko, Hook Gang God winning the Summon. It was like, all right, are we going to see someone else? Is this Evo going to be different?
Exactly.
We got the exact match that we expected. This is the one. Sonic Fox on the stage versus Goichi.
The reason why the match versus Goichi is on my list is you all know about the rivalry between Goichi and I. It's like a story that has transcended the fighting game. All right, the esports between us. It just, he's the best in the East, I'm the best in the West, and it just two trains getting ready to collide with each other. Okay, it was the immovable object meets unstoppable force. Okay, it was. He was winning all these events in Japan. I was winning all the events in the United States. And then he finally comes over and like he fucks me up bad.
Take another single hit. And there it is. That may be curtains and all she wrote as Goichi goes into the loops. Final flash incoming after this energy field. And this is going to be enough to do the job. Goichi is your final round champion. What a tremendous grand finals. The guaranteed, it's settled now. Goichi is without question the best in the world.
Okay, but you know me, you know my personality. I'm not here to let that happen, okay? So I trained my ass off and, you know, I beat him at Combo Breaker. And then now it's like, it's the first time Goichi has been defeated by another player, straight up. It's never been seen before, especially by a US player. So our heads are now starting to gear up towards EVO, and I knew this was going to be the biggest EVO event ever. It was the first EVO event to even surpass Street Fighter, and I haven't seen that in literally years. So seeing that there was a game that could surpass even Street Fighter was awesome. Goichi and I, like days prior, we were chilling in the hotel room. We were playing hours, I mean hours.
Everybody to EVO 2025 presented to you by Chipotle. We are going to continue some top 8 action here with Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. That's what we're here for, right? I have a question, but before we get started, you guys interested in seeing something from maybe some of the devs about this game? Is anyone interested in that? You got time? You got time for me? Okay, please make some noise. Help me bring out Motohiro Okubo.
This. Hi. Actually, yesterday at the EVO panel, I done the presentation in English, and it was quite a disaster. So I'm going to change my plan today. I'm sorry, I'm going to talk in Japanese, so I brought a translator for you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jasmine, and I'll be interpreting for Okubo-san today. Honored to be here.
はい、ということで日本語で、行かせていただきます。はい、サイゲームズアメリカの大久保です。
Hello, my name is Okubo, representing Psy Games America.
Thank you, thank you. まず、多くの、お客様にですね、グランブル VS ライジング、いいよね。グランブルファンタジーが抜きさんね、すみません、ちょうど上がってます。グランブルファンタジー VS ライジング、ご支援いただきて、おり、大変感謝いたします。
First, I'd like to express my gratitude for everyone who has supported Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising.
ありがとうございます。それから、多くの選手の皆さん、大変な努力をして試合に挑まれております。こちらも感謝いたします。
I'd also like to express my appreciation for all of our extremely hard-working competitors.
おかげさまで、今年もエボのメインタイトルに選出されまして、素晴らしい試合が、数々展開されております。大変光栄に思います。
Thanks to you, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising is once again a main title at EVO, and I'm honored to see all of the incredible battles that have unfolded.
はい。で、本来ここにはですね、クリエイティブディレクターの福原が立っていた予定なんですけれども、残念ながらご家庭の事情ということでエボに来れなくなってしまいました。
Normally, here is where our creative director Fukuhara-san would share a few words, but unfortunately, unforeseen circumstances have kept him from traveling.
そこでですね、私の方で急遽このお面を作ったんですけど、はい、つけていただいている人いっぱいいますね。ありがとうございます。はい。
Because of that, I rushed these masks very last minute, and I see that many of you are wearing them today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. ということで、この福原さんの魂が宿っているですね、お面をつけて、福原さんからのトレーラーを皆さんと一緒に見たいと思うのですが、いかがでしょうか。
And now that we all have these masks imbued with Fukuhara-san's spirit, who's ready to see the trailer Fukuhara-san sent us?
One more. Are you ready? Yeah! Okay, let's check it out. Please enjoy.
There he is!
Willness, the Vermilion coming through. Have at you! Restraint is not my strong suit. Delightful! Good! Now we're talking. Hope you like your finishers. Well done! Who wants seconds? Make way! Hungry for more? Maximum heat! Now serving the last course!
On this win?
I've heard tell that Auguste is home to many a delicacy, but to bring me a shark, how rare! How curious!
Ursula's not an ingredient to be cooked. She's family. Could this be my chance to get rid of her? Give it back all to myself. Mari, help me. What? Convince him. Okay.
Hi. 福原さん、皆さん喜んでます。はい、ということで、新キャラクターウィルナスを含む、パッチバージョン 2.20 は8月の5日に配信になります。
Willness will join the fray as part of version 2.20, arriving August 5th.
もうね、すぐですので、楽しみに待っててください。
It's just around the corner, so please keep your eyes peeled.
はい、next slide please。新要素となります EX キャラクター、こちらもですね、8月5日のパッチ 2.20 に実装となります。
Version 2.20 will also feature EX characters, also dropping on August 5th.
はい、こちらですね、グラン、ジータ、それからナルメアの、新しい技の構成で、バトルが楽しめる内容となっておりますので、ぜひ試してみてください。
You'll be able to play Gran, Jita, and Narmaya with remixed movesets, allowing for new playstyles and strategies.
今回のですね、エボのブースでも、エボのサイゲームズブースでも、こちらの EX キャラクター、プレイできますので、まだ遊んでないという方はですね、ぜひ明日でもサイゲームズブース寄っていただければなと思います。
You'll be able to preview the EX characters at the Cygames booth, so if you haven't already, please give them a spin tomorrow.
はい、next slide please。それからですね、バトルパス、ラウンド9ですね、こちらの方も8月5日配信開始となります。
Battle Pass Round 9 will also be dropping on August 5th.
新しいコスチュームと、新しいアイテム、配信されますので、ぜひこちらも楽しみにしてもらえればなと思います。
We'll be unveiling new costumes and a variety of new items, so please check it out.
はい、ということで出てますけど、今ね、大人気のキャラクターガレオンね、はい。あそこに maybe over there ガレオン I can't see but yeah. New costume. You receive a new costume. ガレオンね。Yeah.
So our extremely popular character Galleon will also be receiving a new costume.
はい、ということで、発表の方は以上となります。
That's all the news we have for you today.
この後、トップ8のファイナリストの皆さんに大きな声援を一緒に送りましょう。ありがとうございました。
Let's hear it for all of our finalists who will be taking the stage after this.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, it's finally time. Are we all ready for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising Top 8? Let's get to the video.
Count on bravery to carry me and risk it all for my reward again until I'm at the end. You say I'm wrong, I made a choice. So am I breaking through? You cut my wings, say kill my voice. What do I have to prove? I've become so much more than what you thought I should be. So I'm coming back to side. Cause it's a fact that you told me seize the moment. I'd let you cut me open still. I'd risk it all to know if I could save you. Would I have to be your catastrophe? Kill my apathy where it came from. It's a tragedy, certain gravity pulls you down to your desperation. I can see the lights flash as we collide. Cross the edge to make me feel alive. You say I'm wrong, I made a choice. So am I breaking through? You cut my wings, say kill my voice. What do I have to prove? I've become so much more than what you thought I should be. So I'm coming back to side.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep that energy up. Help me welcome these top 8 players. Up first, we got Monarch. Coming up next, we got Tororo. Keep it up again, a little louder for Zane. Up next, we got Zenith. And also up, we got Koji Coco. Get louder for Ryazo. Let's go, Vermilion. And finally, wrapping up your top 8 is Fukunaga. Give it up. All right, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Let's get this top 8 started. Commentators, please take it away.
All right, what's good, what's poppin', gamers? It is a marvelous Saturday night here at EVO Las Vegas, and what a special weekend it's been. Guys, can we make some noise for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising Top 8? There we go.
Loving it. Love this energy in the arena, and thank you so very much for hanging out with us for the Skyfaring adventure. This top 8 action is going to be absolutely spectacular. I feel re-energized. We got the new patch on the way. As soon as I get home, I have homework to do, and you know what? It's the type of homework I'm going to love to do. But first and foremost, we have this top 8 prediction presented by PlayStation Tournaments on the way. You guys at home can absolutely vote and make your prediction on who is going to take this entire top 8. Jitsu, what do you think out of this top 8? What are you thinking?
Who am I thinking out of this top 8? I mean, there's a lot of goats here, right? Vermilion, my Uma Musume goat as well. But if I had a choice, it's got to be Monarch. He has been tearing it up on the Matera, taking this game 100, 200% seriously. Of course, we know him as a Blaze Blue goat, but has been making a name for himself in Grand Blue, and that's my pick.
All right, your pick locked in on Monarch here. You know, Ryazo had to pull me aside in the green room. It's like, who do you think is going to win this whole thing? I'm sorry, Ryazo. It was not you that I picked, unfortunately. No pressure, but...
Oh, that hurts.
The tie between Totoro and Monarch, that's going to be an insane setup, but I got to say, between Monarch and Totoro, I'm leaning Totoro for that pick.
Okay, the Lord of Flames.
It's going to be devastating, though. I mean, you got the notebook from Monarch, right? I mean, Monarch has locked in this, and I feel like that's an excellent pick. But for me, I got to lock it in on Totoro. I think it's his time to take this one.
Okay, Arc World Tour Finals was not enough. He's got to take this Platinum qualification here at EVO 2025. So that's your pick. That's mine. All right, presented by PlayStation Tournaments.
Absolutely. It's going to be a spectacular time. A few seconds left to get those votes in, and already we have 24% by the looks of it. 25 sneaking in. It's a tie. I told you. These two alone are guaranteed to be a very interesting pick. It's going to be determined by who wins this first round winner side match.
It's so hard being so right all the time, isn't it, Zero?
It truly is.
You know what the people want.
We're the pure polarity, right? You're the whimsy, and I'm the old fella, I guess. I don't know.
I'm the Zeta, you're the Beatrix. It makes sense.
That's how it works out. Here we go. All right, so up next, we do have our glorious top 8 victory path looked up here brought to us by White Claw. But of course, the wireless fight stick is also a great supporting item as well here, brought to us by PlayStation. The first time bringing that product up to EVO, right? The Flex Strike. Have you checked that out at all?
I haven't, no. But the Flex Strike wireless fight stick designed by PlayStation can be played wired or wirelessly on PS5 or PC thanks to the ultra-low latency PlayStation Link connection.
Yeah, it's really cool because all the parts are actually on the back of the stick itself. If you want to swap out the gate, you can do that on the fly. You don't need any additional tools to do so. It's all accessible right there. And honestly, it's a really nice little case setup that they got with it. You can stick it to a bag too. So it's actually a pretty nice looking product to pick up here and play on that PlayStation wirelessly. And it's about time we look at that victory path here for Monarch.
There we go, my favorite, of course, tearing it up in pools round 1 to Nightcat, Honorable Judge, Much Cut. Wait a minute, I know that guy, 2-0ing me to stay alive on the winner's side. But of course, Proteus, PP Man, Vermilion also falling in that top 96 and to qualify in the winner's side of top 8, a close 2-1 over Paragon's own Koji Coco.
I'm never going to be able to pronounce that name that's down there.
Machikane Fukukitari?
What?
You'll get it eventually, one of these days.
Notebook aside here, this path has been extraordinary for Totoro, right? Yeah. Look at this run, 2-0 over Kona Guenos and Johnny Ullman. Whoa, but have a nice day. That was the shocking matchup here. And again, going up against Ryazo, the blind pick leading into that set was really extraordinary to see that storyline unfold because we knew we had some counters on the side of Seox potentially, and we did not want to run into that, it seemed like.
Yeah, it was terrifying. Seeing them both on their secondary picks going into that first game and eventually going back to old reliable on game number 3 was an absolute wonder. But Zero, walk me through, what do we got for this top 8 from top to bottom?
All right, so from top to bottom, as I said, Monarch and Tororo, it's really going to set the tone of the rest of this top 8, and then followed by an interesting team kill.
Oh, yeah?
The Grimnir team kill here between Zane and Zenith, followed by on the loser side of things, Koji, Coco, and Ryazo, and then Vermilion up against Fukunaga with a surprise appearance on this Versusia, which is going to be really exciting to see.
Yeah, of course. We know him as the GOAT of Lancelot. Took a little bit of a break during the 2024-2025 season, but is now back in full power, still fighting his way back out of that loser's side. So I'm excited to see him once we head back down.
All right, and our competitors are locking in. How are we feeling about this first round game? Let's hear it in the arena, folks. We're kicking off Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Platinum points on the line.
Exactly, platinum points and that auto qualifier for that first place. You're trying to secure that spot in Seoul, South Korea for the ARC World Tour Finals later on in the year.
Absolutely. I'm sure we've studied the notes. It's the same outfit. Honestly, I'm getting flashbacks to ARC World Tour Finals.
Oh, yeah?
Same outfit, same ready to go to war attire from Monarch here. The notebook locked in. What's changed in this matchup, though? How is Monarch going to approach up against Tororo? And is it going to be the Siegfried or Percy? I honestly feel like it's probably Percy we pull into this, but I could see an honest pick into Siegfried on this one. How about you?
That's what I'm thinking. So one of the big things that you're thinking about when you're going into a matchup against Matera, right? You want to be able to challenge in case they're being a little bit too antsy about sending out the Ethereal Seal, right? That butterfly set in neutral, right? So you do have Lord Strike into the low as kind of a lariat function to check that if Monarch's being a little bit greedy, but that's not the kind of play style of Matera that we see, right? Goes for these guaranteed opportunities, whether it's off knockdown or once we've already been pressured with other old skills, 214U, 236U, to make sure that we have a guaranteed frame advantage to set that up and don't give Tororo the opportunity to advance.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really ideal, right? I mean, we've seen that anti-get away from me type of play come from Monarch. Yeah, you need to stay over there, but it's going to be really interesting to see how Tororo navigates around these butterfly setups here, whether we just try to remove the issue by sitting on top of it and goading Monarch into just activating early so we can make that slow approach forward, or, as you said, right, like if we get that quick pile bunker approach off of our stocks, even with the Lord Strike being available, I could honestly see if we end up going into the Siegfried, and I'm mainly leaning on this one because of just that damage potential. You have that reach. You don't have to run necessarily as far when you have your far heavy counter hit opportunities.
Yep.
And, Flame Wall is a pretty nice projectile.
Exactly, yeah. Just one of those things that we can advance across the screen. It's not the same as we saw in Vanilla, right? Where you send out EX Firewall and all of a sudden you're in the corner. I've walked up the full screen and taken my space, but still a good way to check some of these arrows, especially the EX version if we're being a little bit too antsy about leaning into the L and M version of the arrows.
The calm before the storm. Here we go, our first game locking in, and these competitors taking deep breaths as the intros, and it is Siegfried.
Oh, okay, so no Merciful to be seen just yet.
Sky. Devastating. If I could dictate the river.
This is literally the thought process Tororo has right now. Yeah. This is literally what Tororo said in his head.
Exactly. He's trying to dictate the rhythm, make sure that we're not playing too slow, waiting for the stocks, that two-step game plan. Instead, we want to take the fight to Monarch.
All right, let's believe in victory, folks. Game number 1 begins. Monarch versus Tororo.
Red versus blue, the US versus Japan, sending it out with a first blood on that far H.
I just got the light to keep things locked down. Another butterfly explosion goes off. Ooh, nice.
Wait, like you said, that flame wall, right? Just so good to catch out that airspace.
Exactly. We're not going to have to worry about, clashing projectiles unless you want to spend the ult. Do you want to spend the resource, Monarch? Tororo is asking you.
Here we go. Immediate BC doesn't want to have to hold the plus frames on that point blank EX flame wall.
Nice lights. Trying to maintain that presence. We don't want you to get that forward approach. Disjointed hurt box really stopping that. Back special is spent. Spot dodge.
Oh, run up 5U. I have to imagine that's not what Tororo was looking for. Definitely a brave way of trying to challenge the butterfly, but still finds the MVP, goading Monarch into trying to take his turn.
There it is. Ooh, interesting. We still got the Raging Strike into Jane. We don't spend it out. Monarch goes down for the first round. We could have spent our brave point away.
That butterfly, I can't imagine that's what we're looking for when Tororo is one far H away from taking away your life. Maybe a bit of bravery in the corner, but either way, the first round here to the Siegfried.
All right, both players, they had their nervous moment here.
Yes.
That's done and over with. Now we're back on equal ground here in round number 2. 2M, let's go for the Orchid.
Yep, pick up into the EX Rekka. Now we're just walking it through with the safe jab. Didn't even have enough for the 50 on UDP.
I wasn't ready for the throw either, J2.
Yeah. Scoop into the corner once again, block out the BC. That's one break point down and no escape from the corner.
Nice shimmy, the 2M dash L, and this is gonna be big. We have all the resources going to strip that one additional break point away by spending it.
Here we go. Doesn't quite put you in throw range, but still, tricky situation when the light confirm is all you need to kill.
There it goes. 2L, get off me, please. I need a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah.
Good spot. That's the 5L.
We talk about this button so often, right? This disjoint, this low, it stops the approach so safely from Monarch, but you are not in a safe position right now. Any one touch should be enough. Still 2 BP and 60% to work through on Totoro's HP.
All right. Oh, see, trying to sneak in with that ult. I've been talking about that, right? You have the EX firewall there. You try to clash with the higher priority projectile.
Yes.
Tried to make it through, but unfortunately, it was too little too late. That wall wasn't coming.
Taking a second at the rematch screen. Not going to consult the notes just yet. We've already got it loaded up into the brain. We just need a second to breathe. I see those pen lights on the back. Those are pretty bright.
I know. That's the Red Bull best seats back there.
Oh, there we go.
All right, Monarch looking stoic here. I mean, this silence is palpable right now.
It's deafening.
Can I hear something from the crowd, please? I need to feel comfortable. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. All right, we're going to get this match here started in just a moment. I hear that we're locking in, and there we go.
Jump scare me with the rematch. Back into the action here. Once again, Tororo up one, pushed over to the corner, but this EX Flame Wall is just doing wonders, right? This advancing high priority projectile and the EXDP to stop Monarch's approach.
There we go, very aggressive. Ult, yeah, we wanted to try to interrupt the slow start up here to before the butterfly could explode.
Yep. There we go, the deep dash. Just wait things out in case we're looking for another DP.
Oh, yeah, try to clash on projectiles here. Good spot dodge with the rain arrow.
Yep.
Nice jump in. BC out. This is a strong life lead here from Monarch, but now the tables are turned. Your back's against the wall. We fight away with the Raging Chain. This should be a round for Monarch.
Oh, but he just barely didn't have enough for the Raging Chain, so he can't spend the other Brave Point. Just barely living with the Sliver. Tororo a little bit outside of chip damage range and trying to make the most of it with this borrowed time.
All right, there we go. Look, I already saw the future. I knew it was going to happen.
I should have known it'd be 5L. Every time. Again, that quick disjoint low recovers so fast, we might as well use it to stop the approach here from Tororo.
Dash up here, trying to deny that forward approach. Good spot dodge. The caution is here. Ooh, there it is.
Yeah, I was going to ask, we're showing a lot more of that, aerial arrow again, but what is the answer to EX Flame Wall? It covers the airspace, it allows us to advance on the ground. Yes, the cooldown's down, but you're already stuck in the corner. Again, it catches you out.
Beautiful routing here. Not going to go too much further. We're going to spend our specialists just to get the damage out.
Yeah.
Next interaction, though, we're definitely looking to kill now. 2 BC now.
Oh, yeah. Ultimate Butterfly goes for the Ultimate Flame Wall.
Oh,
clean spot dodge and a clean block of the DP. Run up for the close H. We still got 50 meter. Raging Strike available. We're just going to opt to end it. It will be you, Butterfly.
Alright, trying to go for the block pressure here off the alt Butterfly. Knock at the door. Final BC off the table. It doesn't matter, though. The health, you wouldn't be able to keep up in the next combo situation.
Thought that was going to be a little early in the spot dodge, but beautiful timing from Monarch to stay alive and avoid that chip.
That dash M, get that knockdown.
Yeah. Checking with the low, perfect spacing from Tororo. Still a life lead even after the hard knockdown UDP.
All right. There's that flame, and of course the EX back special. We're a roundup, tied in this second game.
My sunset is not yet come.
Sword back in the stone, going into round number 3.
That notebook, that ever-trusting notebook sitting right there, arm's length away. Didn't consult it, and maybe we might regret that decision as far as this pace is going.
Exactly. Detonate, try and catch the approach preemptively. Okay, that's EX Flame Wall down. One less thing to worry about. Monarch trying to take the most of this opportunity while the cooldown's spent.
All right, there we go. Shipping away, and this is the point, right? You want to stay in this mid-screen space, try to keep Siegfried away, but we fail a little bit here. We do get that back special, and Tororo threatening this corner.
Yeah, I like the spot dodge on the Flame Wall and then the immediate 2M. We were trying to catch out the 6XM earlier, but still Monarch fighting to make his way over to the other corner. We have you Butterfly, so a couple Zephyrs, these short hops into throws have pushed Tororo up against this East Coast corner.
Excellent spot dodge, the 5L interrupting the forward approach. Yep. That's exactly the button that we need right now, Monarch, but back's against the wall, and this is dangerous territory. SSBA on the table to strip 2 Brave Points. We get a combo, but the light starter, we got this Raging Chain, and Monarch survives another round.
Tying things back up in our first set here. Synchronized sips of water. We got to hydrate. Recovered the stamina mid-race. I get it.
I see what you did there. I absolutely see what you did there. You're not slick. Mid-race, huh?
You know me.
Excellent property, though.
Straight out of the gate. All right. On tie point right now, heading into game number 3. Totoro reconsidering the notes that we got in the notes app, but Monarch just consulting the mental palace. Not going to go into the physical notebook just yet. That's like our limit break. We're saving that for grand finals.
I mean, honestly, what I really like out of this set so far, coming from Monarch, is the fact that we are really keeping Totoro at bay. I know I picked Totoro to take the whole thing, but honestly, this is the type of play I expect from Monarch, right? To be at that mid-screen range, denying it. But this firewall, this is going to be the crux of the situation. We're removing that jump back fireball from the game plan. We're trying to stay more grounded. Ooh, great to you.
Yeah, perfect spacing for Monarch there. Really just wanted to escape the corner, even if it meant losing his turn, but lost all the space we, bet our life on. All right, ultimate DP brings you back over to the mid-screen. No butterfly set. Instead, we just dash up.
We already gave up so much space. We want to try to get it back. So you press for the mid-screen. Another back special.
Yep.
Back in corner.
Spot dodges from Monarch have been on point, just trying to make sure Totoro doesn't get away with 3 plus frames off of the EX special, but caught out here with a counter hit. Sniped out of the skies to the airborne hit means we don't quite find the kill, even with 100. Monarch living on a sliver.
All right, BC. Ooh, very fortunate BC, too.
Yeah. Right in point blank.
Nice. Wasting resources inside of Totoro. At this rate, though, Monarch is going to need way more lucky interactions here.
Oh, yeah. You at bay with 5H again. Any of these bombs could be lethal, but the counter hit on the JH allowed him to get the 2M on the way back down. Round up Totoro.
All right, big start here for Totoro. See if we can take this lead. Watch that 2M on the approach here, the flame wall. Yeah, we have to spend EX for EX to trade out. Staggers here on the lights, but Monarch kind of getting brave there. Got the 5L.
Yep. Looking for a shimmy, but nothing found off the backdash. Monarch content to hold down back, looking for these IVs as well, just to get a tiny bit more extra meter. We need that DP to threaten and escape out of the corner.
2U on the approach, dash L. Here's another 5L series.
Okay.
Look, we're looking for that corner pressure here. I don't want you to move. You need to stop. You're scary over there.
Yep. But even with the cooldown down, right, we have so much meter on the side of Totoro, so we could do ultimate flame wall. It's not about the damage, it's about interrupting on the knockdown, but a clean spot dodge. Once again, be careful. Still got 50 meter, but that's not going to stop the 5L. Monarch with the mash.
I think you all need to understand that was a very dangerous spot for Monarch to be in. Down 2 brave points and all those resources on the side of Totoro.
Oh, yeah.
A significant strike would have been absolutely devastating.
Send it with a 6-6L from downtown, but with no brave points to your name. You still need one more touch. Set the seal. Just barely the air arrow going over the butterfly.
How many times can you fight with your back against the wall? This is insane.
Man.
Taking a break here. Nice little spot dodge as Totoro tries to make the approach. Good answer back with the 5L. Well timed, well spaced on the spot dodge. Ooh, jump in though.
Yeah, full commit on the jump forward from Totoro. We've been seeing a lot of great falls coming out from Monarch, but just called the shot there, going over the 236U. The 236 rather, sending it with the 2M.
Dash up, another one. Ooh. All right, so we got our BC, a little bit of breathing room. The alt butterfly still a threat.
Oh, there we go. Lockdown in the block stun right now, just trying to find an escape, but at least that's a diamond for your, space.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, very fortunate.
Double Zephyr, make it 3. The short hop's trying to bait out a throw here, but nothing found from Totoro. Clean on the spot dodge as well, not going to get away with the 226U.
I got to commend the patience that Totoro has to make these approaches, to get this raging strike with the resources to get the finish. 2-1. A lesser player would have been fallen at this point, would have been overstressed by how many projectiles we've had to dodge through. All right, synchronized drinking once again here.
Water once again, yeah. And as a reminder to everybody in the stadium, of course, our full top 8 for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising is going to be first to 3, so you get all of that action. Can I hear, if you guys like first to 3 for Grand Blue, make some noise.
Is this what they call first to 3 value?
It's great value, I'll tell you what. We're getting more matches between your GOAT and my GOAT here in that winner's side of top 8. It's going to be a heartbreaker because only one of them can stay alive in that winner's finals, but we shall see.
I mean, look, this is one of the times where I wouldn't feel bad about conceding, okay? Like, this is...
It's a good guess on
I win
side.
either way. Like,
yeah. We were tied for the most popular pick, you know?
Yeah, that's
true. We'll take it.
I mean, it would be quite the story here for Monarch to make that extraordinary return at Frosty Fostings earlier, to now make this massive return at EVO, taking it all.
Right, Send out the low set butterfly, so we're going for the high arrows now to try and stop you, but blocked out the flame wall.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, a little bit preemptive on the anti-air shot.
Yeah. 2H and 1H from Matero, right? Air blockable, so didn't lose a ton of space here from Totoro going for the forward jump.
Nice. All right, so we got our explosion. A little bit too far away for the hop to connect.
Yeah.
Ooh, jeez.
There we go. Short confirm into the LDP, the clash. The arrow just passing through that flame wall.
Yeah, see, we see the buffer there. We're waiting for another flame wall to come through. Yep. Nice low. And look at this, Monarch has life lead, so we are pretty comfortable at that full screen range, trying to chip away at the health. And that's the game plan for Monarch. Monarch's willing to be patient, not press the issue.
Exactly.
Until suddenly Totoro comes knocking and pressing the issue.
Totoro looking for these big openings, right? But Monarch is trying to play a game of inches, spot dodging on the flame walls, whether it's EX or ultimate version, and trying to switch up the timings on his own arrows to just gradually work away at Totoro's HP. But still, the button tech chipping away as well and finds a hit here.
All right, here we go, full extension. We have a lot of resources, not quite gonna get the kill. Oh, but we will now. We certainly will now. Take a step back, assess the situation. That looks like a 2M scenario to me.
Yeah, one of the first shimmies that we've bitten on Monarch's side as well, so we can feel the nerves coming up as we're threatening being sent down into the loser's side. It's set point, Totoro.
Deep jumping, goodness. Knock at the door here, late tech. All the better for Totoro right now.
L, 6XL, it's a battle of lights.
Wait a minute, this scenario is looking familiar. This is a lot of game one interactions here coming back to the surface.
Exactly.
Going right back to that EX back special here. Flame wall to interrupt, the ult addition to stop the backdash.
There we go, just snipes you out, puts you into the corner for 50 meter. Got the refund for it too, so Totoro so healthy on that meter situation.
Knock at the door again here, nice. Stepping away from the dash L. In a minute, 5L, that's our big starter.
Yeah, off the counter hit, able to give yourself time to hit confirm off the triple close L or 5L.
Stagger pressure again. I mean, this is absolutely nerve-wracking if you're Monarch. You make one mistake with no brave points on your side, it's over. But this one, looking like a round over. Monarch gonna take that one.
There we go, and a beautiful confirm. The U butterfly tracking to finish the job for a clean pickup, but it's still set point Totoro. You're not out of harm's way just yet.
Okay, EX Firewall got that approach. Nice toss. Every single time we earn this corner, we are a substantial threat, yet Monarch still somehow finds a way out. There it is, the shimmy, not biting on it.
Nope, just waiting it out. All these far L's, these 2Ms, building up so much meter for Totoro as well. You have to worry about the flame walls.
That's such a big factor of this, right? We do have the stagger pressure. We're not necessarily chipping away, but we are building resources to be an ever-present threat for a final touch scenario, actually, with the resources here.
Ooh, okay, able to stop the ultimate startup there. Flame wall, not gonna help you. Block out on the BC, but it's still a mash out with 2L.
Nice with the 2M. Oh, interrupted something. I'm not sure what we got out.
Okay, that's your final break point. Monarch, this could be your last stand.
This is it. Alt butterfly, rainfall. Totoro, you know that back special's coming.
Yeah, careful of the Verdragon now. Yes, flame wall is down. One less thing to worry about for Monarch. There's so much health to work your way through.
This time the rainfall here threatening. Oh, that
just barely out of range. Just barely stopped the swing.
Literally saw death right in front of your door. Oh no.
That was a scary butterfly set, but not scary enough. Undeterred, Monarch finds the hit, but no full confirm. The 2M goes wide. 50 meter available on both sides.
15 seconds left.
Ooh.
Not gonna need it. Monarch with the final shot. Oh my goodness. Already? See, this is why these two are the favorite.
Exactly. Splitting the boat right down.
Monarch looks exhausted. Wait.
I'm exhausted, man. We're in the first set. I'm fighting for my life just to keep the energy up. We're going to game number 5.
That first game.
This is the way to start it off. This is why these two are favored to take it all. I mean, we're talking about the cold calculation of Monarch, and Totoro has the heart to try to take this one. Try to come out on top.
Let's see, a second to focus up before we hit that rematch button one more time.
Who makes that qualification here at ARC World Tour Finals in Seoul, South Korea? It's on the line. It's a big stage. That energy, I'm telling you, when you are on this stage, it is like nothing else. The pressure is immense. Sure, you've been to your other events where you feel this pressure, but this is a full-size arena with a massive audience behind you.
Exactly. All eyes on you, trying to stay alive on the winner's side. Game number 5, clean spot dodges coming out from Totoro immediately, and that far H hitting basically full screen on the extended hurt box.
Nice stagger, but the late tap comes through. Nice little 5L pressure here. Block on the hop. Jeez, but the explosion can be locked down. I feel like Monarch is really trying to own this screen space right now, and great to run up with that alt butterfly right there.
Yeah, big spend. There we go, another 50-meter available, but it's scary. Totoro trying to threaten that space so you don't feel comfortable setting out that ultimate ethereal seal.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, when's the last time we saw that alt TP?
I think game 1. It's been quite some time, just leaving it in the back pocket, but it's the threat of that UDP that puts that stagger in the pressure of Totoro.
Dash up approach here. Oh, dash up came out, yeah. Stagger got our BC away. Monarch being very liberal with those brave points.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to make sure anything but our back to the wall. It's fine to take so much damage as long as we're still fighting out for this mid-screen positioning, but gradually backing ourselves up to that West Coast corner.
Yeah, that back special is such a threat right now. And BC away. The 5L, the bravery, the audacity of Monarch to take it.
The mash out, again, that quick disjoint low. Now, swapping up the momentum, Monarch on set point.
Jeez, very unfortunate. We tried the anti-air. The startup was there, but we were way too deep on the JH.
Exactly. Tricky situation. 1H might have worked, but you had to be on point and quite a bit early off of the jump. Totoro, putting out on the mid-screen here, gets caught up in the late active frames of the Great Fall.
Run up with the 5L here. More stagger, Orchid. Very interesting. We do the empty ender here.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's pretty characteristic of Totoro. If we don't get that initial hit, we're not committing.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of follow-ups to see. A lot of them lose the crossover, so just trying to see if Monarch is going to be antsy about showing that early on.
Okay, the 5L. That's one thing to note throughout this entire set. Totoro has not necessarily overcommitted on any scenario in this corner.
Ooh. Yeah, the fadeaway on the jump arrow, but still ready for the spot dodge as soon as we spend the 50, but Monarch worse for wear on the HP is an understatement.
All right, trying to chip away. That's the light fireball, another one.
Ooh. And that throws the kill. We're here. Final game, final round.
What is this? Is this grand finals? What do you mean?
I couldn't write the script better myself. The sword in the stone. It's our final round between these two to see who moves on to winners finals.
Right, EX fireball through. Got that dash M. Hold, yeah, it's so tricky to try to navigate through Rainfall once it's active. Deceptively large.
Yeah. Ooh, EX for EX. Decent trade on both sides, but the spacing is what Monarch wanted too. Totoro able to find the knockdown.
Couple dash Ls here, BC away.
Early spot dodge on that EX flame wall too, that was scary.
All right, knocking at the door, great interrupt. We're trying to get used to that timing that Totoro is showing in these corner pressure situations. Woo! The hop, we got the throw bait, corner carry for this one.
Yep, set to this East Coast corner once again. We set the butterfly, looking for a shimmy off the 5H. Butterfly dead, but nothing found. Totoro holding on for his life. And the jump out is clean. Poked on the toes with the 2L. Monarch just a tiny bit late.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend for the full Raging Chain. I mean, look at this. The extended leg of Siegfried. He's a tall individual.
I can't even call it the little leggy. That 2M reaching basically half screen. The run up, the deep dash into the close cell. It's a counter hit starter up against the wall. We have the EX Orchid. We already spent the Raging Strike, but one more in the bank. Totoro secures his spot with a 3-2 to winners finals.
Unbelievable way to start this off. And I was telling y'all on the top 24 block, if you saw the energy that Totoro puts into this game, like I'm telling you, player cams are a necessary thing because, man, the focus that Totoro has with each set, each round, it's intense. And, man, I know that Totoro is locked in for that. Let's give it up for Totoro's victory on this one here.
There we go, hands high in the sky, securing your spot. You get a little bit of time to rest. Watch the rest of the folks in the winners and losers side try and fight their way back up to you.
Man, and honestly, Monarch, a great showcasing, right? Really showing how calculated they could be in those situations, especially with their back against the wall.
Yeah.
How often we got that push out, how liberal we were with BC, and yet still able to hold our own in the neutral in a very unfortunate situation, right? Especially with how, like, low on resources we were throughout that set. Of course, Monarch will see another set between either Vermilion or Fukunaga, but that's a little bit later.
Yeah.
This next one, though, you thought this first set was crazy. This one's about to get wild, too.
This one we've been really excited for. So this is going to be the Grim Near Mirror coming up on the other side of winners semifinals, Zane versus Zenith. And I had a little bit of a opportunity in the green room. I was like, Zane, how are we feeling about the Grim Near Mirror? He was like, this mirror is deranged. It is insane. We set up seals and we're just praying we get the first knockdown. I'm like, okay, that sounds about right. And he's like, but Grim Near's defense, I wouldn't call it the best in the game. I'm like, okay. He's like, but offense, I would call it top 1. I'm like, I understand. So what you're saying is, first knockdown, it's going to be very difficult to try and swap up that momentum as, you know, you get pushed into the corner. You're waiting on meaty, spaced out tornado. You're waiting on all of these air dashes. It's a tricky situation to try and navigate.
Yeah, Zane's had a very tricky navigation throughout this bracket here, going up against the likes of Neanderthal, Corius, and even Elsa. But look, a strong victory for each set. Nothing but 2-0s the entire way up until B-Paw, which is, that was a heartbreaker set for me, Jade. So I don't know how I did it. Like, that was absolutely terrifying for me.
It hurt my heart, that Paragon team kill in top 24. So that's the victory path presented by White Claw Zero Proof on Zane's side. But we got to see how Zenith ended up making his way here into the winner's side as well. So a few wins and pools against Greenor, Flame Master, Belfoy Boy, and then top 96. Only dropping a single game to paid actor, but Balban Simp, Avegan taking it with 2-0s, and a 2-0 in top 24 against Fukunaga to make it into this winner's side.
Yeah, I mean, look, a tall individual, that for Susia. Maybe we get the run back a little bit later, but Zenith is going to be going up against Zane here, a fellow Gundam individual. We'll see how this plays out, because it is a mirror match ahead of us here, and you're right, like these reversal opportunities on the defensive side, it's going to be a very tricky set to navigate because you have your ult resource. That's about it to try to get out of these corner situations or even knockdown setups.
Yeah.
How good are you going to be at being able to anti-air, control the airspace? Again, Zane says 2H, not so great for Grimnir.
So the thing about it is,
it's very vertical.
Incredible vertical range, right? But if you're a few too many pixels out horizontally, it's going to be a big whiff. I'll tell you what.
That is very true. It's a very specific type of anti-air. Air-to-air is kind of what we're looking for here. Look at the Red Bull Best Seats crowd looking fantastic with the energy of the light sticks.
We got the wave in the back.
I know.
Shout out.
And again, always the very consistent stickers of the chat that you'll see in lobby situations for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, which, by the way, 61% off. I don't know if you guys know about that.
Oh, yeah?
Let you know you can play all the base characters for free right now this week.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good in celebration of Evo.
Yeah.
Damn, they really are killing it with the pen lights right now. This
Look
is
at this, and the glow on that cosplay? Wait a minute.
It's pretty sick. The LED, the glow in the dark, but we're going to be glowing with all of these seals, just setting them up. And it's going to be tricky to try and keep track of where both of these players are, especially as they're trying to find that first hit.
Yeah, this is going to be, we're going to be cross-eyed a couple times here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, I wish I was wearing my Zenny glasses right now like you are, because that would help me be able to see the mix-ups that we're seeing.
Zero, I'm not going to lie to you. If I didn't have these Zenny glasses, I would not be able to see the monitor. So, you know, it's good that I get to see the matches for top 8.
Oh, can I see those real quick?
You know, maybe later.
Okay.
Maybe after this.
I just want to see how your vision is, you know.
It's pretty bad, as it turns out.
Well, thank you, Zenny, for supporting Jade2 to help me see what's going on in this set as we try to get this locked in here. Again, both these two have plenty of chats about the Grimnir setup here, and I see them trying to pick their colors out.
Please pick colors that are not so. No, please. I can't see what their screen looks like. Please tell me they've chosen high contrast colors.
They both chose 8 and 8. It's rock, paper, scissors for this one. The set begins. Who gets color 8?
Flip a coin. It's Pokemon versus Gundam. Who's going to get their color?
Oh, man. That's crazy. Who's got the first pull on the move? Well, usually it's the speed stat that really tells you, unless, what is it, Choice Scarf that makes you go first?
I think so. It's one of those held items, but which one of these gamers is a little faster on the draw?
I think it's Quick Claw, now that I think about it.
Haven't played Pokemon in quite some time.
It's been a minute since I looked at my held items. I need to double check. I'm so sorry.
I'm holding on strong. I actually am curious which palettes they ended up going with. I saw a little swap at the end there.
Here we go, game number 2, about to kick off. The reveal is...
You're a cosplayer!
You're a cosplayer?
Shout out cosplayers.
We love cosplayers in this room.
I've never seen this Grimnir skin in my life before. But I've seen this bright blue one quite a many times.
Yes, many, many times. Some Paragon runs indeed.
Love for both of these gamers. Once again, the Grimnir on the other side of winner semifinals. Zane in the blue, Zenith in the purple, and matching with the seals as well. Who's going to be first to go for the Gale Dash?
Right, Zane pulls the trigger first, but again, already stand blocking here. Great audible call from Zane to not press the issue. And already, that first corner situation going in favor for Zane.
Ooh, the mash out though. Didn't believe in that 5U. Says, I've seen this setup before. I know what you're looking to bait out. All right, and perfectly on top of the seals. Doesn't even need to give up tempo to set them.
Oh, goes for the ult. Yeah, already interrupts right through that tornado.
Heard so many EX skills just now. I can barely keep track of which seal is which two on the side of Zenith, but are we going to use them?
I love the bait, right? We go for that neutral jump. We have the seal to go to the opposite side to get away from anti-air attempts. Jump away. Nice side swap, but we're holding that guard button, baby.
All right, spin into disengage. Trying to be tricky. Hit behind the back, or was that same side? I can't even tell. All right, looking for the spot dodge here. Maybe trying to check an Aaron Tornado, but goes right into it. Just a lingering hitbox.
All right, BC away. Dash L. Let's get this interrupt going.
Double seal. I don't think we'd be able to activate twice. Just walk forward a little bit. Install. Oh, never mind. Just the anti-air super. Of course, Zenith calling you out with the tall tornado.
My soul cries out.
It's a spear. Did he say soul?
Oh, his soul.
Okay,
I was also
like,
confused for a second. I was like, sword. Really stretching the definition here, but send it with the Psycho Crusher off the round start. No EX seal set for you. Or no fireball, rather.
Oh, nice 2L. Oh, but a very brave seal setup here for Zane.
Yep.
Coast to coast he goes, remaining grounded for this one.
Exactly. Able to extend with those Gale dashes. We had the seal set already.
Another 5H. Dominant. Look at that. Going for the ult tornado.
Going for the obtuse angle, the double dash. No challenge coming out from Zane.
And not even an air-to-air, right? That was prime position for you to go JU in that situation.
Now, already spent both of the seals, but maybe just not ready for it. Instead, caught out here with the little leggy, a little far L action with the wall bounce on the 2-1-4U. Now we set the seals.
Right.
Bold on the mash out, just looking for the jump back JL, but nothing. Found Zane just a little bit too high in the sky.
Yeah, Zane out here. I've seen this mix before. I've done this many a time. All right, nice little spot dodge here. We're setting up 2 seals, a couple Gale dashes to get this first hit, and we do! One.
No.
Oh, but it's in the sky, so we're gonna have to end the combo a little short. With the SBA anyways, it may as well finish the job.
Short is fine enough. We got the super to kill. Round up here for Zane, so now we tie it up in game number 1.
Round 3. Fight.
All right, already a pretty bombastic start here, all things considered.
Up.
Let's get the BC away though. Seal set up the EX edition. Very brave to go for a double dash there, and Zane already pressing. We've seen the active defense time and time again come out on top for Zane here. Now we're owning this corner.
6XL pressure. You don't have the meaty tornado set up, but just trying to keep you locked down. Knows you're looking for the 5U to escape to the seal, so the air throw brings you back down, but Zenith cannot be contained.
All right, there we go. Tornado pick up, Gale dash, go for the corner.
Oh, okay.
Sheesh. I'll try to chase down with the JL, but we got that extra hang time with the EX air special.
Yeah, it's tricky. Able to go so high, but snipes you out with the ultimate tornado. The normal jump back, maybe just not high enough, but going through the super jump, potentially leaving yourself up in the air to be air-to-air is scary, but there we go with the cinematic. Zane sends the spear in the stone for game number 1.
I'm telling you, let's not forget, Zane's story throughout this run would be spectacular. Making it to this winner's finals position, trying to lock in a very early position in the Arc World Tour. Like I said in top 24 though, he's got the points. He's pretty well settled, but I want that guarantee.
Yeah.
I want that for sure spot saved, make the reservation, get my plane ticket, I'm headed to South Korea.
It's a safety certificate, but it's also a matter of pride as well. It's not just about collecting second and third places. To be at the top of the leaderboard, you want to be number 1. With 1 game on the board here, Zenith off to a strong start.
This is a tense start, right? Got the seal set up, but again, Zane calculated, understanding the mixed potential of Grimnir. Late tech still working in favor of Zane right now.
Yep. Look up with a couple of these lights, not trying to be too greedy, set the seals.
There we go. Couple limit there. Oh my goodness.
Run up throw big, catches us all. Ends up catching out the attempt at the Brave counter, and now we send it with the super. 3 rounds in a row, the same ending.
It's so fascinating to see the differing defensive styles because Zane has found the correct answer on every single mix that Zenith has shown here. Is there anything else in the arsenal of Zenith that can really open up Zane here?
What I'm wondering, yeah, we're putting ourselves in close L range, so I wonder if Brave counter is something we're going to be seeing a little bit more. Looking for that counter hit to try and set up our own offense now. Mash out from Zenith.
Let's get the tornado set up. There we go. Dash L.
We got the Gale dashes available for a little extra grounded confirmed. Set the seals. And behind the back, the ultimate set. The meaty tornado behind the back.
Oh, I thought for sure we were going to get blessed on the dome for that one, but Zane still able to stand block in the nick of time here. There we go. Dash L chasing, and look, there's the threat of the Gale.
There we go, escapes the corner. Remember, it's that object permanence to escape.
Here we go. Great situational awareness from Zenith to get out of that corner. Very well played.
Tying it up once again. Zenith going to get around to tie up the set, though.
Round 3. Fight.
All right, Gale set up here. And we got the space. Not even going to need it, right? The late tech here is going to be in the background for now, just in case for a future setup. And at this point, ooh, there's a challenge, finally.
The immediate mash out coming out from Zenith, maybe trying to go for a delay button on Zane to bait out a Brave counter, but instead loses his turn. And all this space, speaking of Brave counter, baited out here by Zenith on the jump in.
Yeah, very tricky to try to go for a BC against Grimnir, no matter who's playing it. Nice, better back throw. We still have the escape options here. Zenith's not going to find it. Throw attempt there, big counter hit, and this should be the game here. Yes, indeed, Zane coming out on top, 2-0 over Zenith right now, establishing a very strong lead.
SBA putting that second on the board. Zenith, what is our answer? It's like you've been saying, Zero. Feels like a lot of these offensive sequences, Zenith, up until at least those last couple of rounds, has been having a lot of trouble trying to escape, but it seems like Zane is able to wiggle his way out somehow every time. Yeah.
There's nothing more irritating than dealing with an individual where you're like, I've studied this matchup, I know how my character works, and then suddenly they just find every single loophole in your set play. Yeah. You don't have an answer back.
Exactly. Empty jump throw working out here and ready to bait out the Brave counter and full confirm with the spot dodge on the Raging Strike that came after.
SBA availability, we are certainly going to spend because I want a round.
Yep, let's link it to the tornado. Zenith with a perfect. What a great way to swap up the momentum.
It's that last breath factor. We'll see if that carries throughout the next 3 games here.
Round 2.
Dash L here, a little bit too far. No whip punish from Zenith.
Just walking it out, set the single seal here on the side of Zane.
Gale dash with BCs immediately. Finds the gap to press.
Looking for a throw bait, but it ends up crossing you up into the corner. This is so rough for Zenith. You've lost so much screen positioning now.
Aerial EX special. Another setup.
Also
What's
50
the mix? Oh, it's the high.
Nah, I guess wrong. I got hit. But Zenith is better. That's why he's staying alive, trying to escape the corner with the EX seal set. Threaten the Gale Dash is right, but it allows us to just Psycho Crusher out.
And the moment we hear the Gale Dash setup, it's an alt tornado.
Yep.
Wow, nice. Dash H. Ah, missed it though. Quick Gale Dash coming from Zane. That'll be a corner situation. Ooh, don't you press here. You know this setup.
Swung right into the lingering tornado. Now Zane on set point.
Yeah, it definitely says soul.
Yeah,
definitely
I had to read
it was
this for a second. I was
soul.
like, why did I think so?
I feel really silly too, Jason.
All right, little backdash action here. You can feel the pressure on Zenith's side, walking himself into the corner, but that's immediate Brave counter out. You gotta spend it early. It's so difficult to find an opportunity once you're already in that pressure.
Got that low stagger again. Ooh. Nice, open up with the Z formation. We'll see. Another set up for corner.
Yep.
Alt edition. I can't see you. There's another high.
Guessed right on 2 50-50s in a row. That's that 25% pulling up here for Zenith to escape with a 5U throw.
Jeez, yeah, it's a guard button check every single time.
Yep.
And Zenith not ready to block. This is going to be it. Zane closes out the set. 3-0 victory over Zenith and a dominant performance. The king of Grimnirs right now.
He had his thoughts about the mirror going into things, but absolutely commanded it. Heading into winners finals with a 3-0.
But I understand where he's coming from because it was pretty frenetic throughout that entire set. Every single knockdown situation seemed like I had to deal with this mix potential. I had to deal with the high-low mix. I had to deal with Gale Dash no matter what. But let's give it up for Zane advancing to this winners finals. This is huge for a platinum performance right now for Zane. Remember, again, that story before was, hey, I have those last-minute points I have to gather for 2024 ARC World Tour Final.
Yep.
But here we are, settling in pretty good, pretty strong in the leaderboard, and now threatening a platinum qualification.
Here we go, still sticking around in the winner's side. It was so tricky, right? We would see situations where it'd be, oh, 1 seal versus the other 4, but it would be, oh, okay, I'm gonna go for this neutral jump. Let's see if I can bait out an anti-air, but instead, I'm just gonna pull up with the mental frame advantage. It's the threat of activating that second, that third seal that just made it so, frantic, exactly like you were saying, Zero.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's been a real excellent series of matches here. We've gone through the winner's side, right? We've gotten our winning competitors here, but man, you can actually spam the Evo X Chipotle custom channel emotes to fill that Chipotle burrito meter. I want to see that burrito meter get filled. We've been seeing the bus get filled, but let's see the burrito meter get filled.
Yeah. I'm hungry, and I'm sure you guys are as well, so we're going to give you a little bit of chance to, you know, get up, stretch, and get a snack. We'll be right back with some more Grand Blue action right after this.
That sizzle, that's the soundtrack of Chipotle.
Literally melt in your mouth tender. Let's see our chicken glistening, our fajita sizzling. It's magic happening.
And this is gonna be in your bowl. This is it.
I got my hands on my back. No, I don't want your man. You can't keep that. I make it pop like bubblegum. I'm hot now, wait till the summer come. Shake some.
I won PlayStation's Road to Evo and went head-to-head with Arslan Ash. I won PlayStation Road to Evo and battled against Sonic Fox.
I have never seen that in my life.
To compete on PS5, choose your game, find PlayStation tournaments, and register. It's that easy. Sign up for PlayStation tournaments for opportunities to win unique prizes and much more.
PlayStation. Whether it's sunglasses outside, blue light glasses inside, or night driving lenses in the dark, Zenni has affordable eyewear for everyone. Get 10% off at Zenni.com.
Tenno is back with brand new officially licensed designs by the FGC for the FGC. Our vendor booth will be open across all 3 event days, and if you won't be at EVO in person, the full range of products will be available online at merch.10-o.gg. That is merch.10-o.gg.
All right, everybody, thank you so very much for hanging out with us in this arena. You are all looking so spectacular, and guess what? That burrito meter got filled, y'all. What'd you do, double meats for this one? This is crazy.
I know you guys are hungry. Filling up that Chipotle burrito meter as soon as we cut the break. Thank you very much, and I know you guys are excited for some more Grand Blue Top 8 action. I see that Dash L shirt. I see the Fukuhara masks. I see all the love from the stickers as well in the crowd. Thank you guys so much for having fun during this Top 8.
Absolutely. Fukuhara being here in spirit is greatly appreciated. Of course, you know, Ukubo always having a good time out here with all of us and enjoying the experience. Hopefully all of you are enjoying the experience, whether you are here in the arena or at home. Let me hear it for here. Y'all good out here?
I think they like Grand Blue a normal amount, Zero.
Yeah, I think they enjoy some Grand Blue.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I am a Grand Blue enjoyer myself, and boy, we do have quite a series of sets on the way. But yeah, like I said, that Chipotle burrito meter did get filled up. So thank you again for all you at home getting there. It's a glorious time out here at EVO because, man, that burrito bus has been taking us to our meals and people getting out of pools well fed this time. You know, that was a clause. That was a clause.
Exactly.
But here we are. Koji Coco and Ryazo coming up. And of course, Vermilion and Fukunaga in the background as well.
So I was talking a little bit with Ryazo in the back room, and I was like, how are you feeling going into Koji Koku? He's like, I feel terrible, bro. I'm not trying to play against Belial. I'm not trying to play against Beatrix. I was like, you play 6. He's like, what if I just explode? I'm like, you play Catalina. He's like, my footsies aren't that crazy. I'm like, you got to believe in yourself, King. Have a little faith. He's like, what is my answer against Beatrix? I'm like, I don't have that answer for you, dog. You got to figure that out between now and your losers match.
Yeah, you know what? Let's check out this victory path presented by White Claw Zero Proof. Koji Coco, after an extended little holiday break, enjoying themselves, feeling refreshed and re-energized. You can see it in this victory path here. I mean, look at this. Coming out 2-0 over Jing and 0 Hour as well. That is a tough one. And look at this. Up against Monarch, though, that was a toughie matchup, right? And then, of course, Elsa coming out on top of that one to advance into this top 8 path.
very close match, but made it by the skin of your teeth. But on Ryazo's side, let's check out this path. So Saint Smiley, Electric Boogaloo, Sandwich, and now in the top 96, Myoxer, Chris, Blue Sky Guy, DSG, and of course, in that top 24, it was Tororo and Abigen. So making it into this loser's side and trying to stay alive against Koji Koko himself.
Both of these competitors have a little bit of run back potential. Maybe we do get to see that later on. Time will tell. But yeah, the fear is, do I run into Belial, do I run into Beatrix? And frankly, as I said earlier, Koji Koko kind of leaning on more consistency. That is a key factor that he likes to play into. And that consistency has been found in Beatrix for a lot of people out there, so we'll see how that goes. But Ryazo, you know, again, with another strong character, like you said, Seox, has a lot of great tools that can kind of contend against Beatrix. You're right, though, the explosivity from Beatrix, pretty devastating, but that is the risk, the gamble that you take with, look at this mask, the golden setup. This is how you look glamorous for your Evo appearance.
The Gold Goblin mask, bro. Holy. Going for the gold here. You're going to have a long path ahead of you through that loser's side. And matching on the side of Koji Koko, of course, is the Beatrix.
Seeing as I'm fighting an Eternal, I'm gonna be firing on all cylinders from the get-go.
Destroy.
All right, here we go. Opening gambit. Let's give it up here. Loser side, Koji Koko or Ryazo.
Ooh, immediately jumping over. It's not the empty hand to go over the fireball, but instead it's that M dive kick.
Ooh, all right, got our gated demons though.
Yep. They both kind of blend into the Coliseum a little bit too. I'm realizing at least
Change
we
the
got
stage. Change the stage.
Yeah, we got the Black Cloak at least. We got the Thunderbird as well to bring you over to the corner, but a bold mashup from Ryazo says I'm not trying to hold any pressure.
All right, stagger with the dash L here. Let's not get in our own head about it, right? We don't want to beat ourselves up thinking about this path. You got a job to do.
Exactly.
So Alt Rekka comes out, blocks the ride free. Ooh.
All right, clean tech coming out from Ryazo. Backstep, so we're not pulling the free plus frames off of that H gate, but sends it with the counter hit here. Koji Koko. It's not going to be the kill just yet, but next hit goes more than enough.
JU, nice stagger, knocking at the door, but the back throw, big opportunity for Ryazo here.
Ooh,
it's huge.
It's out something there. The meaty H gate on the way back down from Ryazo. 1 BP, but 100 for the SSBA.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, by the way, you were worried about Beatrix hurting? Have you seen 6 damage?
Oh yeah, send her straight to the mountains. We got that SSBA for a little extra damage as well at the end.
Only the strong survive.
All right, first round to Ryazo.
And that's that comeback factor we have to think about too from Ryazo. At any given moment, Ryazo suddenly just locks in, hits a black flash out of nowhere and goes, I'm in.
Exactly. Ooh. Okay, stopped on the approach there with the far L, just a little bit too far for a true meeting.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually a pretty good interrupt, right? Because if you commit to the 5U, that 5L is fast enough to actually recover if Ryazo decides to not teleport on it.
Exactly. Okay, now we're trying to keep space with the far L. Ryazo with a match of their own.
It's a launcher here. Yo, eye for an eye. Koji Koko coming out on top for this one.
Just chewing through the HP, 1 round apiece.
You do have to believe in victory, Beatrix. That is
have
true.
A little faith, yeah. Yeah, definitely a lot of belief. The deep running off the round start here. Ryazo taking a few steps back, but now caught in the corner. But of course, far L's got me.
All right, TX Rekka here. Ooh, fancy footwork for that one.
Yeah, the Rekka step into the ultimate Rekka there.
True. Stagger tries to get the roll, maybe expecting a gate, but here it is. 50% life lead now. Ryazo about to build the SBA. One more mix, baits out the BC, but no counter hit.
Yeah. Late on the forward jump, but still able to bait something out here with the H gate. Ryazo with 100 to their name finds the kill with the SBA.
All right, that's just one game.
You got your one.
A waste of time.
Yeah, what was he so nervous about?
Swordplay to be no
That's a
more
great
than
question. I
mindless
don't know, but it is scary, right? It's always volatile. You see Coco's face? He's like, can you lock in, buddy?
Hey, listen,
we got a job to do.
We both got a lot of stress on our minds right now. Can we go?
We got a curfew.
We really do, actually.
Yeah, right? Especially on Coco's side.
Uh-oh.
All right, send it with the fireball. Actually not able to cross up after the forward jump.
Oh, geez, yeah. Empty hand to follow through.
Yep. Held on the fine use of holding our space here.
Stagger tries to you, got the space. Oh, fireball and fireball.
Ooh,
wait a minute.
back.
Slow down, Koji Koko. A little bit of overcommitment right there. Ooh. One dive kick, two, make it three with the H-gate. Every time it's that run up into gate of demons there that Koji's been opening up on, whether it's a 5L or just getting jumped on. That one was the throw tech, and Ryazo is preying upon this.
Yeah. That deep breath. Hearing it resound throughout the stadium is a little interesting. This 6 guy's a freak, man. Oh, send it with the dive kick for the immediate walk back whip punish from Koji Coco.
Ooh, all right, we got the parry side swap. Better positioning for corner with this throw. There's the DP, which would catch a gate of demons, though, if that ends up happening. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, one thing I didn't think about, right? The empty hand just taking you out of the skies and making it so that that L riding 3 is even scarier to send out, but first time we've seen that from Ryazo.
Right. Oh my god. Whoa, I didn't realize there was that much bass in this. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Science is cooking with the sound design.
Yeah. A spot dodge on the gate. Once again, Koji Coco finding his answers to this special that's been opening him up time and time again.
Got that low. Get the stinger. Wait the bass. See, this is why I love Evo Arena Day, because you feel all the sound quality coming in through it. Y'all feeling this? Like 2-0 lead right now for Ryazo.
Absolute crunch. Koji Coco saying, all right, what if you just like give me one?
Destroy.
Give me a chance. Come on, man.
Just like one game for the one time.
Ooh, big jump in. All right, nice run up with the throw, but the late tech. Good stroke. Another one, though. Ryazo's back against the wall. Got the 5U. That's the answer, though. All-star chaser. Puts you right back to the corner. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Koji, what did you say to Ryazo? Because I think you jinxed the set.
That's what I'm saying, man. We pulled up the 2L. I was like, oh, it's surely scaled. I thought about 6 health. I thought about the health we had left. I was like, never mind. We build this 100 for the clean kill on Koji Coco's side.
Round 2. Commence.
Got the jump back. The dash L, though. Close the gap and still keep this pressure going. This is exactly where Beatrix wants to be.
Yep.
But you have to worry about the parry pressure or even a 2L in your come from Ryazo.
Oh, there we go. And interrupting the attempt at the plus frames. That axe kick not going to go unpunished here by Koji Coco. Ooh, there we go. We're talking about throw baits that were opening up Koji. And now we got our run up M Thunderbird as well. The refund off of the ultimate version 2.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh! Oh no, I am a genius! Oh no!
It's okay, sometimes the autopiloting leads us astray for a tiny bit, but we are so back. One game on the board here for Koji Coco.
Yo, that's how we feel? I understand. As a fellow Beatrix player, I get it.
Woo! There we go, the air-to-air, the counter hit with the JM brings us right back down to earth, and the refund riding with that ultimate riding free too.
The JH, very deep. Ooh, oh my goodness, opened up low, that's a full conversion.
Okay, with the wall bounce too, we build up 100.
Nah, a little shy of that one.
Okay.
Go, final sequence.
Bro, what did he say to Ryazo?
If you win this next game, we are not friends.
He's gonna be very upset.
You're gonna be mad.
I'm unfriending you.
Round 2.
Please, no. I'm leaving the Grand Blue Clan.
I'm leaving the Discord.
I'm not gonna fight in this raid.
Ooh, okay. Stopped in your tracks here with the far L. It's a counter hit to stop the momentum here from Ryazo.
But staggered.
Yeah, wall bounce off the right-hander.
Here we go. Alt DP out of the corner to call out the stagger. Nice JU cross up. Kicking up the turn right after with that ride free. Able to run with throw. Nice knock at the door.
Yep. Haste out the delay on the far L, catches up the startup. I think we were looking for the ultimate record. No, the ultimate empty hand. But empty on the HP. Koji Coco quickly ties up the set.
What else are you going to say now, Koji?
Oh, look at that smirk.
He's being a bully right now.
You sound kind of nice, though.
You see that? And we got the Beatrix card in the background, too. I see you, referee.
Oh, there we go. He said, don't do this, bro. Don't swap to Catalina, bro.
Versus Seox.
Oh,
okay, I was worried.
I got scared, too.
There was so much anticipation in the next character that would be announced.
I was like, versus who? No Catalina to be seen. We're sticking our tournament life on old reliable 6. It's game number 5.
Jump. All right. Nice. The XTP to come out. Ooh, back step. We do get the 5L off the wall, full conversion.
Ooh, walk back, looking for the mash. We've seen so many far L's coming out from Ryazo, so instead we go for the highest reward we can off the walk back. Koji Coco with 100 meters here, named the SBA. Beatrix! Now he's on set point.
Yeah, Koji was just playing around for the first 2 games, yo.
Oh, yeah?
That was it.
He was just warming up.
Okay, I see why Ryazo was nervous.
He was a little cold, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Warren's back up. One more round could be the end of Ryazo's run here.
JM, dash. DP out. Oh, nice. Got our throw.
Just trying to keep you at bay, maybe stop an ultimate Rekka just in case with FRL.
Scared of ult Rekka, which does connect here, but also scared of the parry attempt. Still available. A ride free full send.
We blocked low immediately, but then ended up standing, got caught up by the late active frames. Now Ryazo up against the wall. It's the counter hit starter. We got 100 in the bank, but we don't even need it. Koji Coco moves on to the next round. 3-2.
I gotta ask, what did he say?
I'm so curious.
What did he mean by that?
Between game 2 and game 3, something just activated in Koji Coco. He flipped a switch, and it was the reverse sweep to stay alive in the loser's side.
Yeah, that was the spark that ignited everything.
Yeah.
The threat of like, wow, I'm down 2 games. I can't be out like this.
Yeah.
But let's give it up here for Ryazo. An excellent show here at EVO 2025. A good helping of points, if I do say so myself.
Yep. An excellent showing, over 900 attendees at EVO Grand Blue. A stellar 7th place finish, repping Okayu as well, but we'll see you for that top 8 ceremony as Koji Coco moves on to that loser's quarters.
I mean, quite the strong performance, and I guess, yeah, you know, Beatrix is always going to be that threat, right? She does have a substantial amount of damage, but let's not get it twisted. Ryazo showed just how much damage Seox is capable of in a lot of those situations, and as we see this bracket run here, Koji Coco will be going up against Zenith later on in this losers quarterfinals. That leaves one more loser set in the background here, and that is Vermilion. Do I hear NorCal in here? Is NorCal here? You better be the loudest in this arena. Are you kidding me? Is NorCal here?
Yeah, we're so loud in bracket. I don't know about the stadium. There we go. I hear them through the headphones. You guys are here.
And then, of course, followed up, Fukunaga. Who's got Fukunaga?
There we go.
Look at that.
Got some fans on both sides, but you know who's not a fan of the Versusia? Vermilion. I know he is a staunch hater of this character. Not because he thinks she's bad, but because he thinks she is particularly good.
Yeah, I mean, she is pretty good, honestly. It's a character that took a little bit of growth and a little bit to get used to, but let's take a look at Vermilion's victory path brought to us by White Claw Zero Proof. I mean, look at this run. Vermilion, you're looking pretty strong on here, but unfortunately falling to Monarch, but making that loser side run in a heartbreaker set for me. But you know what? Big props to Vermilion to cleaning it up, to qualifying to top 8 here with this run. 2-0 over CPU, 2-0 over Jing, and 2-0 over B-Paw.
This picture goes so hard, I'm not
Yeah, I mean, look at this dude. This dude is giving the thinkums.
That's what I'm saying. Let's check out Fukunaga's path to victory here. Over in the loser's side, of course, taking over Brain, A-Cat in a suit, Hollow Sparks, taking out Insurgent with the 2-0 as well, random NorCal player Labyrinth, and of course the 2-1 over Gamera, but falling into the loser's side to Zenith. So looking for his revenge here.
Okay, we'll see if we get that revenge, and that's going to be a little further down the line in terms of the bracket play here. But yeah, Fukunaga with that strong Versusia appearance here. Tall character, but very potent. Like I said, again, consistency is the theme of a lot of these players here, and especially at this high level play. You want to have the most consistent routing, and Versusia, very capable of picking up off of darn near any stray hit that we can see on the screen, especially backed with install. She just needs that single hit, full corner carry, and it's back to a full set play here. Same could be said, though, for 2B, right? That constant pressure sitting just outside that 5H range.
Yeah.
Big counter hit potential. Being able to JU is also a very unique scenario for 2B, baiting out a lot of anti-airs.
Yeah, so thinking about this matchup, right? Of course, Vermilion going to be pulling up with the 2B. We have Fukunaga coming in with the Versusia. Both of them have, you know, massive buttons, right? Such big threats in the mid-screen and especially on the ground. But what 2B has in terms of air mobility and air dominance, right? We think of JH as this kind of aerial stop sign and our way of making your way in off of the jump-ins. Right. We have an incredible projectile game and that full screen presence off of Pillar, off of Orb, off of Nimbus as well to try and snipe the skies, you know, even if 2B is trying to stall out with pod stall, JU, double jump, or even just going for a single forward jump to mix things up.
Okay, well, I see the Red Bull best seats are ready for our next set.
So good, man.
The rhythm is excellent. I'm glad y'all got it. This is huge.
I see those
Oh,
Fakali ears
Fukuhara's
here.
there. Fukuhara, welcome. You got
Oh,
the best
wow.
seat in the house.
They told me you were in here. I'm seeing quite a few Fukuharas, actually.
Why are there so many Fukuharas out there?
I've
Ray?
seen all of them in the same room, as it turns out.
This is true. All right. The stage has been set. Man, I love that bass every single time. I need to adjust my
shakes
sound
our
system.
stage.
I need to adjust my sound system at home.
Yeah, we need the subwoofer real quick. You need the bravery like Vermilion, just a full dash on Fukunaga. Didn't believe in the check at the grappling hook to go right past the orb. Not ready for that check here on the side.
All right, the flip, stagger. Let's sneak it for the 2L. This is going to be an aggressive start. Does get the EX pillar to get out of the corner. Well, back to the mid screen though, and Vermilion has something to say about it. I want you back in the corner. Whoa, nice 2M.
There we go, Raging Strike, Raging Chain. I see that 25%. It's all the damage we need, even through this Versusia HP. Vermilion takes round number 1.
That was hardly an answer coming back from Fukunaga on this one. He got that one opportunity out of the corner, but Vermilion was very quick to correct the situation. Ooh, we saw this earlier. It's very interesting. The back special starter here for Vermilion.
Right.
So risky business, as you can see here, because that's a whip punish opportunity there, and Fukunaga capitalizing on top of it. But now, coast to coast, you go. Grenade goes down the heavy series.
Ooh, caught out here with a home run swing. Vermilion not even expecting the hit, but fine to take the corner situation. Didn't even look for the 2H. Instead, it's 5H to bring you right back down to earth. No 100 meter just yet.
Ooh, we got the Volt set up though. Launcher, meter. Are you? Yeah, you're not an SSBA. I know you, Vermilion. I see you.
Up to the skies and back down to earth. Vermilion takes a clean game 1. Fukunaga not quite ready for the grappling hook just yet. Of course, the Crown of Thorns right, that Volt that gives you so much more reward on a successful throw too.
And that's the scary thing. If you ever do down special from Versusia, that chain is always available here. That back medium coming from 2B. Just as long as we have the skill gauge suspended, it does get interrupted this time. There we go, orb set up, corner position, and you ran into it. It's your own fault, the heavies.
You did it to yourself, and now we got the big bonk, that EX hammer to bring us all the way over to the other side. Vermilion once again sets the Volt, but no skill gauge. Look how slowly it comes back up here, so trying to slow things down as Fukunaga pulls up with the ultimate lariat.
This is big opportunity here. If we deny neutral for 2B, that means less opportunity to build back skill gauge.
Yep.
Good spot dodge. Trying to predict a projectile toss coming from Fukunaga, who does not give him that. And look at the damage off of this one. Not quite going to get the 100. Next touch, it's not going to be needed. It's just a kill. There it is.
The orb, but one more 2U does the job, just swiping at the toes here to put a round on the board.
Back into round 2 we go. Big jump in the EX. Opting for specials is so interesting because 5H is usually like a go-to for 2Bs to get that counter hit starter, but Vermilion opting for skills every round start so far. Volt set up.
Okay, nothing found. Not gonna bite on the strikes here. Fukunaga able to find quite a shimmy here.
And launcher with the meter. This will hurt. This will hurt a lot.
Yeah, we showed the Brave Point as well. That extra 20% on the cinematic hit. Vermilion stays alive with the sliver. Almost 100 meter on his side as well, but we talked about this at the top of the set. The Nimbus to snipe you out of the skies. Fukunaga ties it up.
All right, taking a moment to think about it here. We're both a game up.
Yep.
Not too deep in.
Get out now, send it with a single laser. That wire keeping you at bay and stopping the approach from Fukunaga.
Bombs away with the JH. Get off of me, please. I need an install.
Yep. Deep dash. Safe ender with the pod A, but we're trying to catch something out with the EX pillar. Nothing found, but air blocks on the grappling hook buys that space right back for Vermilion.
Let's get the late tag.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, missed the anti-air with the forward special.
Yeah.
All right, nice back special. That will be a punish.
The jump tackle. I can't imagine that's what you're looking for there. Has to be a misinput from Vermilion, which loses you the corner. And now you got to spend 50 just to try and escape. Run up throw bait, but Fukunaga with the jump back.
That's huge. Calls the jump arc here with the pillar. Oh, what a bait on the BC, the 2M. Look, that's an extended leg. She's a tall lady.
Can't call that one the little leggy, but it's still the run up after the dash L.
Yep, there it is. Light series. We have. Ooh! Vermilion.
Yes!
Vermilion.
You're scaring me, dog.
Thank you very much, Vermillion. Let's clean this up.
There we
go. Crucial. That could have been devastating here. We got all the resources on the side of Fukunaga for the kill. And honestly, Vermillion,
We're done.
you can't get too many mistakes like that going on because at this level, that is devastating.
Exactly. I would say everybody gets one, but that is the kind of thing that can lose you an entire set.
All right, here we go. Heavy swings, bombs away. 2 spot dodges, 2 keyblades.
2 bombs, stay away. I'm out of here. All right, all the way over to the other corner already. Fukunaga, such a big health lead, sniped out with a pillar now, but looking for one more shimmy.
All right, there's the 2U off. I'm pretty sure we could have got a conversion for kill. Doesn't matter though. Set up for the ult. Keep the block pressure going. We are ship territory.
There we go. There's no glow on that bar, so you got to be perfect on the spot dodges, the crossovers, and sniped out with the EX pillar, just waiting for that jump on Vermillion.
Choose war over peace.
I mean, you started it, jeez.
That's what I'm saying. Calamity of the world. I think we know who started it, but there we go. The anti-air pillar, reaching so high in the sky as well. Such a great answer here for Fukunaga.
There we go, pillar. Mash up the bolt setup here, and again, PC out. Oh, what a hard read on that Mirage.
There we go. Now it's the 5-8 starter just resounding through the stage.
Bolt set up here for extra damage and the install. Final Brave point off the table here.
Ended up losing your turn forward though. Vermillion content to wait after the jump in.
Oh my goodness, that's the final Brave point, the gravity well, the light series.
Oh my god. Close out, close out, close out, and we still have the full launch combo waiting.
Okay, that was clean. We go for the close L's there, well, just the 5L in 2B's case, to make sure we don't get that launcher, so we can extend our combo even further, guarantee that kill. Well played.
There we go. I saw 5 L's back to back. I was thinking of a certain Akatsuki loop that I'm sure you guys know and love.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't talk about my character like that.
He's sick. He's dope. Wrong game. Still back into the Scram Blue top 8. Game number 4, Vermillion. Trying to punch his ticket to losers quarters.
Spot dodge there.
Yep. Run up 5M. No challenge here on the side of Fukunaga, but catches out the far L.
Heavy series. Nice roll through the gauntlet. Doesn't want to hold the plus frames.
Yep.
Pillar.
Boom! Nice. Lariat from downtown. The jump scare on the dash in.
Ooh, the 2M. Bombs away. Big jump in. Calls the Mirage.
Ooh, but on the walk back, yeah, the immediate challenge for Fukunaga on that 2M.
Doesn't grenade out here. Side swap with the JH though. Vermillion looking worse for wear. Crossed up with the JU. This is a round here for Fukunaga.
We got all the raging strikes in tow, but don't even need it after the auto combo, the double ultimate orb to get that corner carry.
Can Vermillion finish the job though? Can Fukunaga finish the job, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, see, like I was saying though, that pillar, when you go through those chains, you're able to warp right through. It's risky business trying to calculate the positioning of 2B, setting up those projectiles.
Exactly. It's something we're keeping in the back pocket, right, to make sure that Fukunaga isn't ready for that reaction as soon as the animation comes out.
Oh, nice. Got that spot dodge. Yeah, but that's the answer though. The stagger pressure, you go for the alt DP.
Got the swipe of the 5L there. Able to escape the corner for it at least, waiting for that skill gauge to come back up, but it's a big meter advantage for Fukunaga.
You gotta love that tricky stuff here, right after the Nimbus.
Oh, and another shimmy comes out from Fukunaga. We have 100 meter to our name. It's Raging Strike and all the specials in the world. I'll see you next game, Vermillion. Fukunaga brings us to game 5.
This is the story of loser side. Starts up with 2-0 leads out here. Actually, this is the 1-1. Back and forth we go.
Yeah. So many game 5s.
Vermillion taking a deep breath on this one.
Ready?
Fukunaga wiping down the hands, trying to dry them off. The stress is there. You can tell. We're working hard for this victory. It's our tournament life.
And plus frames off of the pod C. I really thought he was going to go for a third. Never does 3, but we do poke out with the dash through 2L counter hit for Fukunaga, and a huger counter hit with the 2H.
Let's get the ult pillar here. Nice launcher. Okay, got our chain. Nice chase, the air-to-air. Great call.
Yeah.
Spot dodge expecting the BC. Vermilion trying to get the super, missed the heavy, too far, but let's steal it back with the ult DP.
Scramble situation, saw the animation, but waiting for the raging strike. You don't get away with it twice. Fukunaga on set point.
A little scrambly there in those final moments here, but Fukunaga coming out on top in the scrambles.
Yeah. Round 2. Yeah, fortunate spend on the super there, Vermilion just a little bit too far, and now we're ready for the grappling hook as well. No free entry.
Here we go. Carry to the corner. Couple 2Ls. All right, Volt setup. There it is with the late tech.
Yep. And great counter out. Fukunaga, big health lead right now, but trade the BP for BP.
Yeah, and actually you spent the install on that. That's what got devoured by the BC, the 2H. Big launcher. Remember what I said from anywhere? I meant it.
Any stray hit, even that high in the sky, but a big call out the 5M straight into the super. Vermilion has turned the BP situation on its head.
Volt setup here. BC is off.
Yep. Trying to get away from the crown of thorns, but Fukunaga off of the Nimbus, the EX Lariat does the job. Moving on to losers quarters, 3, 2.
And you gotta recognize that was a sound cue. The moment we heard the skill activation, Fukunaga pulled the trigger on the ult pillar. Let's give it up for Fukunaga's victory, folks. That's huge. And of course, let's give it up to Vermilion. An excellent performance today at EVO 2025.
There we go, 2 back-to-back EVO standing on this top 8 stage, but his run ends here.
Yeah, I mean, an excellent performance, 2B getting very far, but also great performance from Fukunaga, who will be advancing here in this top 8, getting one more opportunity to get ever closer to that run back potential. There's 2 run backs on this side here, one coming from Koji Koko, one coming from Fukunaga, and there's still plenty of stories to be had throughout this top 8.
Yeah, but Fukunaga now has to make his way through Monarch, if I'm not mistaken, down in the loser's side, right? So running into that Matera, I mean, Versusia, she has the health to weather the storm. As far as mobility goes, right? Yes, we have the Lariat for the jump scare. We have EX Pillar to go for these counter zoning options. But as far as that dash, outside of knockdowns, you know, it's not going to get you too much distance on a Matera just throwing out butterflies and arrows.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting matchup for those two because you do have some of those counter zoning tools on the side of Versusia. So the same things that we saw from 2B in terms of chain getting called out by ult pillar, that very much is a potential for Versusia to do against any arrow shot coming from Matera.
Yeah, it's scary. Are we going to challenge with the Lariat as soon as these butterflies come out, or are we going to be tricky and try and take to the skies as well and see how our anti-airs are looking on Monarch side? I'm excited to see it, but we have so many more matches coming up, so we'll give you guys a little break before we head back into more Grand Blue action.
These last few years, Chipotle has treated us good, giving away thousands of dollars worth of free entree cards. This year, they're taking it to the next level with a free air-conditioned ride to get some free food. If you're ready to go get some free Chipotle, make some noise! Chipotle! We're here. Let's go. I guess there is a silver foil lining to washing out of pools day one.
Welcome back to EVO 2025 Granblue Fantasy versus Top 8. We are down to just 6 competitors, I believe. And of course, it has been an absolutely incredible weekend so far. Over 900 entrants here for Granblue. And you might have noticed that Zero is not here. It is me, Viram. I have a little bit of explaining to do. So, previously, I was at an event of a friend's sister's engagement party, basically.
Oh, there we go.
It was very nice. It was a
Congratulations.
lovely time, lovely evening. And I was on my way back, and I was due to get here a good half an hour before we were supposed to get here. Journey was supposed to be 25 minutes, ended up being over an hour, got stuck in traffic. Our Uber driver went to the wrong entrance. It was all a bit of a faff, and so I ended up getting here late. Of course, big, huge, gigantic shout-outs to Zero for holding it down in the meantime. Can we get a round of applause for Zero, everybody? What an absolute legend. But once again, thank you guys for having me, and it is an absolute pleasure once again to be joined on the mic with J2.
Absolutely. Can we make some noise for Viram as well, everyone? There we go. Glad to have you, and glad that you're here for our final 6 competitors. Now we're gonna check out our top 8. Let's see what you missed, Viram. So Monarch taking it, or Tororo taking it over Monarch, so moving on into winners finals, and Zane meeting him as his opponent over there in winners side. Now up next we have Zenith versus Koji Coco, and Monarch versus Fukunaga down in the losers side.
So I was able to watch some of these sets backstage, and they were absolute nail bites. The Monarch Tororo set in particular was such a measured, methodical exchange between those two. Just seeing the defense in particular was absolutely incredible. And I'm incredibly looking forward to our next set, Zenith versus Koji Coco. Koji Coco, I like to think of him as like the prince of Granblue. He is such a student of the game, such a beautiful game style in the way that he approaches a lot of matchups, a lot of players. Zenith, meanwhile, of course, one of the best Grimnirs around.
Yeah, was tearing it up, but interestingly enough, in the Grimnir Ditto, the only non-Game 5 match that we've seen. So Zenith has something to prove going down into this loser's side. He's like, I want that run back. I want to show that I'm the best Grimnir out here, not just in Japan, but globally. But I need that chance to get that honor right back. So you have to make it through Koji Coco first.
That he does, that he does. Koji Coco most definitely not going to make it easy for him. And I feel like, Koji Coco's had a little bit of a quiet patch, I feel like, as of recent, but we all know, shout outs to Fukuhara, shout outs to all the shirts, the emotes. I know people are wearing their Dash Light Attack shirts.
With the Galleon cosplay as well. I like the staff, I'm a big fan.
That is a fantastic cosplay.
Viram, have you seen the shirts that were like, I wasn't training in Granblue, I was training my horse in
I have.
I've seen them all throughout the stadium. It's been insane to see, and the glasses as well on Fukuhara-san. I was informed you couldn't make it. Glad to have you.
Excellent stuff. Yeah,
Spider-Man?
Shout out to each and every one of you wonderful people here in the crowd tonight.
Beautiful faces all around. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by this Granblue Top 8, and we only got more action to go as we head into these losers' quarters once again. And it smiles on the faces of our competitors as well.
Yeah, definitely really looking forward to how these two interact in this match. I'm actually quite curious. Are we going to continue to see the Beatrix coming out from Koji Coco, or is there a possibility of the Belial making his entrance in this set? Who knows?
That's what I'm wondering. Do we kind of want to leverage, okay, Beatrix is this character that kills you, that is so tricky on actually nailing down how her approach is going to be between riding free on the ground, low profiling, or taking to the skies with the Thunderbird, and maybe catching a stray, Gale Dash in an air-to-air? Or are we going to go with Belial, someone with this more Swiss Army knife toolkit, which maybe has had his overall power reduced, but has all the tools he needs in any given matchup? Well, I guess we found our answer.
Yep, going for the Beatrix to start things off. And it was looking incredible in the previous set, that incredible reverse 3-0. He just so locked in versus Riazo in the last half of that set, getting all of those crucial frame traps, and all of those big hits.
I felt like
just locked really back in.
Majesty to the next level. Your delivery.
He's so cringe. And I mean that.
But he's free.
He is free. I mean that absolutely as in terms of endearment for the character.
Cringe, affectionate, but we're sending out the tornadoes, not trying to be too greedy about sending the EX seals, knowing that Koji Coco is looking for a riding free on that EX flash.
things out, set out the lingering tornado. Koji Coco with incredible patience right now finds to take the chip. The double apply on the seal, trying to bait out or goad any reaction, and finally that ultimate Star Chaser comes out.
Yeah, Koji Coco just kind of walking back and forth, steadily building out that meter so that he has more opportunities to use these U skills. Now has Zenith in the corner.
Looking to throw bait with the M Thunderbird, but it's a guaranteed BC point. We're brave countering our way back out of here, but the counter hit 2H off of the wall bounce too.
Magnificent 2H and optimizing the follow-up as far as possible, even ending with the LDP, but a huge hit coming out from Zenith, and look at all of this corner carry.
Oh, Tricky ends up putting himself into the corner though. I can't imagine that was intentional, but still, just threatening the single dash, able to air slot with another seal set.
Yeah, the control that players like Zane and Zenith have of these seals and the way to move around the screen is so strong, and really what defines them as the best of the best when it comes to Grimnir. But Koji Coco still the one to take that first round nonetheless.
Coco going toe-to-toe, knocking you out of the Gale Dash. Able to stay alive even with all the tricks up Zenith's sleeve. Round number 2. Again, starting it off very slow, just walking forward, looking for an opportunity to challenge on these tornadoes, and the H riding free. But Zenith in the corner, but off the spot dodge, still Koji Coco's turn.
Ooh, missing the potential 2U right there, getting the 5U instead, but still Koji Coco very much in control, gets the 6XL, and that's going to lead to a full sequence.
Here we go, wall bounce time. I don't think we opt to spend the 100, so instead we just get the refund on Thunderbird. We're looking for the kill confirm.
Koji Coco instead opting to maintain all of those cooldowns the best as he can, building back up to that 100 meter, but what a 623L from Zenith into the full conversion.
Finds the escape. Gale Dash to be a little bit tricky, still standing on the seals.
I love the use of L riding free right there, catching Zenith unawares. There's the Nothing Is Forever 5U. And what's the final hit? What a roll! But Koji Coco ready.
What happened? Did we cross up the inputs, getting out the spin, or maybe just looking for an errant anti-air, ended up landing on the other side? Koji Coco taking the first game.
If that was an intended easy input right there, and he tried to go for 214U, the Death Right Tempest, that would have been unsafe on block at that distance. So I'm actually not quite sure what Zenith maybe wanted there. Maybe tried to catch the roll with the 63H?
Maybe, yeah.
The temptation, but...
And no seals in the corner to continue afterwards, but I don't know, maybe a moment of hesitation, but we're pulling up, adjusting our position in the chair here.
Something that tends to catch a lot of people off guard is that they don't tend to realize that the 63H, that Winds of Temptation from Grimnir, is actually unsafe, the H version. But Koji Coco is not one of those players that you're going to catch unawares with those matchup gimmicks. He's so studied.
Yeah, especially with a training partner on Paragon in Zane, right? These are one of these things that you're going to know at like the back of your hand. There we go, thrown back into the corner here and setting up the EX seals for Zenith.
And Koji Coco, I think, doing the right thing here, just taking the throw until that moment, and he is probably going to die for this.
Yeah, exactly. Don't even need to have any of those BP taken away. We have SBA in tow, and the extra damage off the Gale Dash start.
No, he's going to live on the sliver. Just about.
There we go, but still in throw range. It's a terrifying situation for Koji Coco. No meter for Zenith, but we could start chipping away to threaten the chip damage kill as well. But Delta Clock, good start in trying to make up this health deficit.
Huge start for Koji Coco right there. The meaty close heavy for the plus frames. Nice spot dodge.
Go, not going to get away with chipping away with that EX Tornado, but standard Psycho Crusher catching out Koji Coco now.
Yeah, that Death Right Tempest. And the thing is, Zenith was one hit away from death. A strong close heavy, like a frame trap right there, would have led all the way to a Delta Clock conversion into SPA. So had to be careful, willing to risk it right there.
Exactly. Set the lingering tornado. Now we have our EX seals, but Koji Coco isn't going to get you the opportunity to utilize them. Brings us all the way to the West Coast corner, and we poke out with the 2L. An unfortunate mash on Zenith's side. Just guesses wrong.
Very, very nice. Not going to go into the SPA right there. And the frame trap, we saw that earlier from Koji Coco, who uses the low triple attack ender and then gets the meaty close heavy. Players just not ready for it. It's not something you see all too often from other Beatrixes.
Exactly. Just a little bit of a switch up on the visual stimulus. Maybe thinking, oh, it's a whiff. It's my time to mash. It was a mess up on the setup, but instead it's a frame kill. Koji Coco ties up the rounds. Okay, clash on the EX fireballs.
They're playing this very aggressive, doesn't want Zenith to play that fireball game, and a huge count hit on the M Thunderbird right there.
I have to imagine we were just a little bit too late on the 2H. Stuck in the corner here. Koji Coco caught up on the 2M.
Yeah, love the option to mash the 2M there. Enough range to catch that backdash as well. Nice dodge, but so many active frames, and it was meaty enough to lead into a combo.
You gotta be careful of the shockwave as well. Scary to spot dodge. I know you're looking for that ultimate Star Chaser, that fireball when you're looking for the spot dodge, but Zenith, you got a lot of HP to try and recover here. Go.
Except the life lead somehow blocks out the ultimate fireball, but Gale dash down, Koji Coco ready to catch. It's 2-0 in losers quarters.
And that was such a smart far medium right there, because had Zenith gone up and approached closer to Koji Coco, it would have been a close medium and potentially anti-aired him right there. Now 2-0, only one game away from advancing to the loser semis.
To catch either way, fine with letting you set up the seals. It's EXDP just to run you down outside of that effective range. No dashes to be seen.
Oh, using the 2H extension this time, and going to end with the U Thunderbird hard knockdown.
Here we go, we take to the skies, but Zenith content to hold down back, I say, as we finally catch the match with the walk back far end.
Once again, going to end with that U Thunderbirds, and just the overall meter refund that Beatrix gets off of these setups is so solid.
Yes. Ooh, big whiff on the far edge. Zenith just staying right out of range, but ultimate DP for Koji Coco. We want that hard knockdown. It's one more like confirmed to kill. Back to where we started. No anti-air attempt from Koji Coco. Fine to let you send the seals, but one last scale dash does the job behind the back.
Yeah, you saw that Koji Coco try to anti-air right there. Gets clipped by the JL, but no conversion from Zenith.
Okay, trying to bait up the anti-air once again. These 2Hs have been massive, and that would have been a kill confirm. Anything could be death for Zenith, but finds the hit on Koji Coco off of the Gale Dash, and now we have a round on the board.
Magnificent delay right there, catching Koji Coco trying to act with that Gale Dash. Zenith keeping himself alive, doesn't want to fall just yet. Wants to eliminate the bronze medalist of EVO 2024 right here, right now if he can, and that is most certainly a fantastic start.
Stop him in his tracks, and now we set the seals with the ultimate once again. No throw baited, Koji Coco content to wait until we have the opportunity to challenge with 2L, but one more dash. Finds another counter hit, it's not quite the kill for Zenith.
Tried to be a bit cheeky with the JH feint into the throw. Koji ready for that. But this is still a hard round to come back from.
Yeah, tried to cover that space with the far H, only to eat that ultimate tornado. Spot dodge on the Death Ride Tempest.
Gets the low. One solid hit from Koji can change the tide. A huge spot dodge right there. No! But doesn't get the hit with the Thunderbird.
Just a little bit too far, but caught out the startup of the tornado. And the SSBA, it's not enough for the cinematic, but it is a great way to put yourself in lethal range. Koji Coco on set point.
Massive call out on the DP right there. Notice that Zenith was panicking in that situation and called it out beautifully.
Here we go, able to stay locked in and in charge. One more round could be it, but caught up by the EX Tornado. Doesn't matter, we still push on through with a 6-6L.
Gets the extension with the 6-6H this time. Yep. Ending with the DP. Once again, that meaty close heavy. Plus on block, not allowing Zenith to really act. Good BC though.
Double dash to be found. We're still checking with the far L, but the back dash caught out here with the ultimate riding free. No pickup off of the EX Thunderbird, but still able to hold on pressure.
Yeah, not quite in range to get that pickup. And you see the swings of the far heavy, just trying to prevent Zenith from getting anything started.
Yep. Being preemptive in case we're looking for the Gale Dash, but now so far away from your seal. Careful with the shockwave. Throw tech.
That time, the spot dodge properly timed to avoid that shockwave. Oh, putting himself in the corner, but gets a hit nonetheless.
Yeah, the first anti-air we baited out with some of these Z formation dashes. Zenith now off to a great start. Not going to spend the SBA just yet until it's lethal, but Koji Coco with a well-placed smash.
Huge match right there. Gets the counter on the 6-7. Does another one. Oh, so close on the anti-air. Great confirm from Zenith right here. This is going to do a lot of damage. Doesn't have quite enough to get the KO.
Just going for the meaty tornado. It's an awkward knockdown in the mid-screen. Not quite close enough to the corner. Not quite close enough for that EX Death Ride Tempest, but the far L puts a game on the board. Koji Coco's not going to run away with this 3-0 just yet.
Magnificent check right there, and I feel like that's kind of the difference maker between some of the goods and the greats. I feel like a lot of good players would play that end game passive and hesitant, but the balls on this man to go for the far light to check the approach, yes, so crucial to keeping alive here.
There we go. One game on the board here, but we got to tie it up. Send out the EX seals, but Koji Coco, again, just being so aggressive as soon as we set that up to make sure that Zenith can't make full use of them.
Nice DP right there. Ooh, good 60 count to stuff the approach.
Yeah, there we go. No Thunderbird to be seen here. But we wait out the UDP. Koji Coco with a great start here in the corner. Next hit's going to build up that SBA, so it should be lethal.
Instead, going to go for the hard knockdown with U Thunderbird. This time going for the match is Zenith.
Tapping on the toes with 2L, trying to bait out a Brave counter or a DP, but nothing found.
What an anti-air right there. The balls to just run under, prevent Zenith from doing any kind of movement option right there. There's the Nothing Is Forever 5U, and once again, Koji Coco on set point.
Nothing is forever, neither is your tournament life. 1 round away. Once again, Koji Coco, can we finish the job? Ooh, okay, we'll take the trade. That could have been a lot. Oh, it got a lot worse.
Yes.
It got a lot worse immediately.
That it did. Not quite close enough to the wall, but it's not going to matter when the light string lands its mark.
Here we go. A few close L's. We set the 2-2U. But now nothing to do with the Seals. Trying to make our way back with the Brave counter, but Koji Coco 1 step ahead.
Frame trapping with the H Star Chaser. Once again, the overhead comes out. Here's the close heavy and the block. This time, Zenith with his own 6XM.
6XMs on both sides. It's scary for Beatrix. You are minus well into the double digits in case they block it, but gotta put it on the mental stack. One more thing to worry about. Pick up with the EX Thunderbird.
1 BP on the side of Zenith. Now 0. Is that gonna be enough?
There we go! Koji Coco punches his ticket to losers semis with a super. No BP to your name, that extra 50%. And while it wasn't the 3-0, still a commanding victory for Paragon's own, staying alive in the loser's side.
Magnificent stuff, and I'm most certain that Koji Coco wants to at least advance as far as he can, at least advance to that top 3 spot that he got last time, and obviously wants to try to win the whole tournament. That is a performance worthy of doing so. Excellent stuff once again to Koji Coco.
Here we go, but also excellent stuff to Japan's best Grimnir. Can we give it up one more time for Zenith, everybody?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful gameplay from both players. Once again, taking a look at the bracket, we saw Koji Coco advance to the losers semis, and next up, we're going to be having Monarch versus Fukunaga, Matera versus Vesusia, maybe Lancelot.
That's what I'm wondering, right? We were talking a little bit before the break about, okay, do we have the mobility in Vesusia's kit to try and navigate through the Seals, through the Butterflies, through the Great Fall? And yes, we have the EX Lariat as this jump scare, and of course, we would be remiss not to mention the EX Pillar as this counter-zoning tool, but I wonder if we really just want to load our kit into making our way around the screen and making it so difficult for Monarch to think, oh, do I want to cover the air? Do I want to cover the ground? Where do I try and stop Fukunaga's approach?
Indeed, indeed. Now, actually, I believe the two of us saw Monarch fight another Vesusia in Proteus before, and you know, Proteus had a very, very strong first game, but then Monarch just made those adaptations, and it looked so suffocating, both from a player and matchup perspective. So I'm wondering if maybe Monarch will be able to replicate that kind of success here against Fukunaga, but this is a player that is a step up, most certainly.
Yeah, exactly. Fighting their way through that loser's side, and both of them are hungry for victory, and I'm sure you guys in the crowd and both at home are hungry as well. Big shout out to you guys for claiming that Chipotle code so you guys can text RYB363 to 888-222 for a chance to receive a free entree. Once again, that's RYB363 to 888-222. I see you guys pulling out your phones. You're trying to get that free entree. I understand. I'm hungry too.
Hungry indeed. Once again, shout outs to Chipotle for constantly presenting and powering here at EVO 2025. They've been, of course, one of our biggest partners for the past few years, and it has been an absolute pleasure. I know everyone in the crowd always gets hyped up when they get those transitions to Chipotle ads.
I've never seen a crowd go so crazy for ads when they see like the grilled chicken. They're like, yes, that should be me. But there we go. I know a lot of you guys got your Chipotle cards as well. That Chipotle battle, the Chipotle bus, the burrito bus rather, has been bringing you back and forth to some of those free entrees. So big shout out to you guys for making it out of your pools. It's a bloodbath here at EVO 2025.
Yes, shout outs not only to the people who managed to get their free card entrees, but the people who pushed even further and got the free bags as well.
Oh yeah. You got your food, you got your drip, and we've made it into the other side of our losers' quarters. Once again, Monarch versus Fukunaga.
Yeah, Matera versus Vesusia. I'm definitely really curious to see the differences in Fukunaga's Vesusia in this particular matchup. How does he tackle, how does he navigate the zoning of Monarch and just the discipline of that defense that we saw?
Yeah, I'm wondering, right? Because there were a lot of situations, I think, when we saw Fukunaga earlier on stream in the top 96, in top 24, where instead of going for some of this close-range pressure, he was instead opting for, okay, I'm going to set up Meaty Orb, and I'm going to go for Ultimate Pillar, and just chip away. I'm assuming that's more so a late-game strategy to think, oh, okay, I want to threaten this chip damage kill, but otherwise, I really want to be in their face. I'm assuming it's the same exact way with Matera, where you work so hard to make your way in past this barrage of arrows and butterflies, you want to be as close as possible as soon as you get that knockdown.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it's so necessary to just suffocate Matera once you're in that position. She doesn't have the best close-range scramble options. You know, she has 6-frame close light. She doesn't have a meterless reversal. She does have her share of evasive options. She has a good 2M as well on defense. Not the best, not a very good defensive 2U.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're able to give her that inch, she can weasel her way out. She's got the hop as well to help out the corner. It can be tricky to keep her pinned. And, of course, BC.
Yeah. She's got a few ways to try and escape here, but let's see how Fukunaga tries to navigate the absolute minefield as we head into the other side of losers' quarters. Once again, Monarch versus Fukunaga.
Using both the EX Orb and the EX Pillar. Fukunaga now out of options to threaten that space. Never mind, of course, the Samsara, I believe, the 214H closing the gap.
Little lariat action just bringing us over to this West Coast corner. Once again, feeling so comfortable just sending it with the 5U install.
Triple attack, nothing else. Goes for the empty jump throw that time.
Yep.
Oh, just about missing on the H Nimbus. Can't go for the pressure with the safe jump even. Yep.
Okay, we're just poking out with the 2 Ls, a little bit space, so we go for the 2M, but nothing found. Monarch backed up against the corner once again.
No follow-up from the L Nimbus. It's going to be a huge amount of damage off of this.
Yeah. Sing with the tail swipe. Run through our cooldowns. Not going to spend the 100. Oh, we are. Okay, SBA just to drain one more of those BPs, so you got one more Brave counter to your name, Monarch.
One, the Brave counter, 50 meter for a DP, and there it is. Unleash the ultimate Great Fall.
Tapping on the glass. That's one Brave counter down from Fukunaga, but still taking so much extra damage. The counter zoning of the EX pillar cannot be understated.
Yeah, the H pillar are a little bit faster than the L and M pillars, so it is able to kind of create trade situations a lot of time. Huge jump in right to start things off from Fukunaga, carrying Monarch all the way to the corner. That is going to be an install into the Celestial Dominion as well.
Go plus frames off of any of these specials to keep the block strings going. Not going to consume it off of the EX Orb, just fine to have ourselves spaced out.
Right, there's the throw. Gonna go for another one, but ready with the tech, and there is a huge backdash shimmy. That is gonna be more than enough. And notice this is actually gonna be a perfect from Fukunaga.
Here we go, a stellar second round. Putting the first game on the board here, Monarch. Reconsult the notes, going back to the mental palace, what we have.
Getting a perfect on Matera in general is very, very tricky. She has so many tools to chip you from all ranges, but getting a perfect against Monarch of all players, that is exactly the kind of momentum that you want going into this next game.
Yeah, barely even had any opportunity to set up the butterflies, especially the U butterfly, right? Some of these really strong options from Monarch, but we've just, like you said, been suffocated in this corner. We've had no space to try and weasel out.
Good challenge right there with the far light.
Tap on the toes once again with the 2L. We got the butterfly detonation. Spot dodge on the Great Fall.
Trade for Fukunaga right there. Gets the plus frames, catches Monarch trying to walk back. And this is going to be another huge conversion. Possibly it's the SBA. Yes, it is.
It's not the kill just yet. Throw is lethal, though.
As is the H Deadly Flare. Very nice. Fukunaga in real control right now.
Forgive me.
Monarch, how do we stop this onslaught?
Battle 2.
Real difficult right now. You just have to be a little bit faster on the trigger, I think. Making sure that those arrows are able to hit their mark. Prevent Fukunaga from getting these pillars off, from getting these Anatia orbs off.
Yep. So scary to commit to a dash. We're seeing the walk forward on top of the butterfly, but already so much space lost, and now the EX Lariat from downtown. Fukunaga has you up against the wall. It's deja vu once again.
Empty jump throw again. Here's the meaty Anatia.
Yep. Looking to catch the jump out or a Zephyr with that EX Nimbus, but Fukunaga still fine. Walking it back, give you a little bit of space. You think you have room to breathe, but Monarch fighting for his life with these 5 H's.
And Monarch, the usual zoning game plan is just not working right now. Fukunaga navigating everything with the absolute perfection.
There we go. The far end immediately with punish. Nothing to do on Monarch's side, but perhaps finally consulting the notebook. No, instead we're hydrating. Give ourselves a second to rematch screen.
Yeah, take your time, compose yourself. It's very, very important as a Matera player to be the one to control the pace.
Yeah.
Right now, that's not quite happening. We'll have to see the adjustments that Monarch needs to make. Maybe even needs to integrate a little bit more aggression into the gameplay. You know, Monarch has done such a good job playing that longer distance game, but Fukunaga looks so comfortable playing around that right now.
Exactly. Once we started conditioning a little bit of that patience from the EX pillar, even if we send the EX Lariat on block, there we go. We've already covered so much space.
Yep. And again, look at the ranges where Fukunaga is playing. Noticing that he's playing at that full screen range, as soon as he sees Monarch throw out a far heavy, he just 5Us knowing it's not going to hit him.
Exactly. And even if it did, just a little bit of chip damage, who cares? I'm going to get that 5U install, so when I finally bust my way back out of this corner, I'm going to have to hold all the plus frames in the world, the ultimate pillar.
Speaking of all the plus frames in the world, beautiful anti-air with the far medium right there.
Yep. Ooh, okay, caught out with just the last active frame of that detonation. Tried to bust your way out with the Lariat.
Oh, huge catch on the jump right there. That far medium is going to lead to so much damage. Looping the Great Fall.
Go, EX Arrow. We have 100 available for Monarch as well, so you Butterfly. Ultimate arrows are a factor too. Third, anti-air with the far M as well. Monarch catching these jumps out from Fukunaga. And the ultimate arrow seals the deal. Finally around on the board.
Huge right there for Monarch. And I think the crucial thing, as you mentioned, were the anti-airs, the far mediums, leading to so much, because Fukunaga was getting away with a lot of jumps before.
Here we go. Now that we're back in the mid-screen, how are we going to deal with the threat of rotating this pillar, Nimbus, and the EX Lariat as well? Once again, stuck in the corner, but RM is doing the job right now for Monarch.
That it is. How does Fukunaga answer that? Probably making use of one of those aerial buttons. Stronger ones for the crush level. Nice catch right there. Great use of the TK arrow.
Beautiful momentum coming out from Monarch. Ending the combo a little bit early, but still sets up the meaty Great Fall. Another catch in the corner here. We spend the Raging Strike. We need this damage where we can, and we get it right back with the SVA.
Beautiful stuff from Monarch right now. This is such a strong position. Making this comeback against Matera, against Monarch's Matera, is near impossible. Monarch shutting it down and getting his first game.
Oh, these jumps. Like you said, we're not getting policed in game number 1 and 2, but Monarch, after a deep breath in that rematch screen, now just on point with it. Almost 100% hit rate for knocking Fukunaga out of the sky.
Whenever you're ready, come back home.
Also, even looking a little bit better on the spot dodges as well when we're sending out, you know, orb into ultimate pillar. You can barely see it behind the animation, but we're avoiding a little bit more chip and a little bit more of those plus frames, which we're, you know, running up behind for free almost.
Going to the 6-6Hs at the round start, trying to brute force his way out on the ground this time.
Yeah, looking for a Lariat, just trying to poke out with the 5L, but it's getting EX pillar for your troubles. Cool down, back up now.
Right, that is a trade you'll definitely take if you're Fukunaga.
Yep. Ooh, okay, traded with the far M, but not the worst thing in the world here for Monarch. Still keeps the corner positioning and pushes you back in with the U Butterfly. Now we have so much space to set up some of our best moves.
The Corona handshake coming out, and this is a lot of corner carry, a lot of damage as well.
Ultimate Lariat, say with your chest, Fukunaga from downtown with the dash H.
Yeah, just gonna sit, take that chip damage, and get the BC. Choosing not to get the Celestial Dominion up right now. Whoa!
Trying to be tricky, double downing on the UDP, 50 meter down the drain, 40% down on the HP. One more touch with this ultimate butterfly could be enough. So we BC out, but we still try and run up for a deep dash only to get instant mashed by Monarch.
Yeah, beautiful challenge right there from Monarch, knowing that there was nothing really in that position that Fukunaga to present to get the KO. No Celestial Dominion on his side.
Ooh, but the slide just a little bit too far out. The walk back from Fukunaga, just barely putting him out of range.
Yes, superb with punish and positioning from Fukunaga. Finally gets that big 2H anti-air that he's been looking for this whole time. Fukunaga going for the empty jumps quite a lot to block those.
Yeah, put that ultimate butterfly in the string. Again, we get to spend our meter on things that aren't UDP, just keeping the pressure up.
And this chip is really piling on, even with the high HP of Vasusia. It is making that difference. Attack on the throw once again.
Oh, but there we go. The micro dash into the counter hit. Fukunaga has you up against the wall. He hasn't built up the 100 yet, so we still need one more hit. Or a throw could be enough as well, especially after that Nimbus, so we mash for our life. Ooh, pops out the pillar.
Very, very nice from Monarch right there. The patience!
The double shimmy?
Not biting on either of those. It doesn't get clipped by the butterfly, the arrow even.
So scary. Just a little bit too far away to get the detonation. Waiting for the Lariat, but the ultimate DP right behind Fukunaga on set point.
Yeah, great job to go for the UDP right there. If Monarch was off on the timing of that throw punish, as he was, that was going to be a punish every time. Fukunaga now at set point.
Okay, EX Arrow, yeah, to just clash with that orb and make sure we're not getting away with some free pillars. Still has the cooldown up here for the EX version on Fukunaga's side and stops your approach.
Here comes the pressure, tries to challenge after the 6XL. He's gonna eat a full corner combo as a result.
Celestial Dominion, once again, the 5U buff. This block string gonna be long as hell, but still able to escape the low arrows, giving the U Butterfly the amount of time we need to catch with the tracking.
All of that able to return back to the middle of the screen as well. Fukunaga blocking this all out, but again, that chip is piling up bit by bit, and now Monarch the one with the screen control.
There we go, now looking for another pillar on the Butterfly set. The U Butterfly recovers so fast, but the LNM version just a little bit slower.
Oh, the trade right there, not gonna get the full hits right there.
That was a scary U Butterfly set, and now caught here by the Lariat. Fukunaga finishes the job with a 3-1.
Incredible backdash right there. Found the exact opportunity where Monarch cracked and was able to capitalize in emphatic fashion. Gonna advance on to losers semis where he will meet against Koji Coco.
And Monarch was fighting for his life to find the answers he needed and was able to take a game. These far M's were absolutely on point, but it wasn't quite enough to stay alive. But everyone, can we give it up one more time for the Matera Master, Monarch?
Once again, it has been an absolutely superb top 8 here for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. We are going to take a short break. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas. If you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
PlayStation.
I got my hands on my back. No, I don't know, show me. You can't keep that. I make it pop like bubblegum. I'm hot now, wait till the summer come. Shake some.
Those who have lost their lives will never return. Nothing can bring them back. So where we going, old man?
A hotbed for demons, the entertainment district.
We've killed off anyone who's ever crossed us, anyone who's ever slighted us. We're going to slash through your gullets, just like we did to all who came before you.
Sunglasses in the day, blue light glasses for the gaming at night. Zenny's got affordable eyewear for everyone. Vibe and style while protecting your eyes. Evo sunglasses, available now.
What's good, what's poppin', gamers? Welcome back for some more Granblue Top 8 action. We've narrowed it down from 900 entrants to our top 8 to finally our final 4. I hope you guys are excited for the action. Once again, it's your boy J2 hanging out with the GOAT, the Lord of Flames himself, Vera.
It has been an absolute pleasure so far to be able to commentate these past few sets with you, and we're going to be going with even more exciting action coming up. Of course, loser semis, winners finals, and eventually the losers finals and grand finals here in our top 4. On the loser side, we have Koji Coco and Fukunaga. On the winner's side, we've got Totoro and Zane.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see it. And hopefully you guys have been having a good time. How are we feeling about our Granblue Top 8, everyone? There we go. And we got to see who we have in that 4. So let's check out the bracket real quick and see how we got here.
Yeah, indeed, of course, Totoro with that close 3-2 win over Monarch. Zane with that much more dominant 3-0 in the mirror versus Zenith.
Yeah, there we go. Down in the loser's side, Koji Koko taking it over Riazo and Zenith, moving on into that loser's semifinals, and Fukunaga staying alive against Vermilion and Monarch to make it into that loser's semis.
Indeed, indeed. Incredible performances so far from all of our players. Siegfried versus Grimnir, and then Beatrix versus Vesusia.
Yeah. So we got a lot of characters potentially over here in this winners finals and the losers semis. We've got a lot of variety, and we've got a lot of Chipotle for you guys. Again, you've been claiming all these codes, so big shout out to you guys in the crowd. I got a new code for you. Text WTU369 to 888-222 for your chance to receive a free entree. Get your phones out. Send it right now before the codes run out. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and shout out to Chipotle for supporting our event.
You better be quick with them. I mean, those honey grilled chicken burritos are... Woo!
They're so
I'm
good.
a huge fan. I'm a huge fan.
I'm a honey chicken fan. That's my main. I'm not gonna lie. That and steak, that's my rotation right now.
Brother.
My man.
I'm in the exact same boat, my man. Exactly the same boat. Ooh.
And that free entree. You gotta remember, you can get the double as well. You can even mix and match some of the meats, so make sure to stop on by. Claim that code, and we got some more coming up for you guys later on, so stay tuned.
Indeed, indeed. I believe the next set we are going to be moving on to will be the winner's final set between Tororo and Zane. Of course, Tororo, Percival main, but in this matchup versus Grimnir, you're not going to see the Percival. You will see the Siegfried. These two, funnily enough, played at Arc World Tour Finals a couple months ago, and it was in favor of Tororo, who, of course, ended up winning the entire thing in the Arc World Tour, becoming, of course, the Arc World Tour champion. But Zane lately, particularly in this bracket, has been looking incredibly strong.
Exactly. The storyline we were kind of thinking about going into, Arc World Tour Finals earlier on in this year is that Tororo has been so consistent about some of these top placings, but always taking the spot of the bridesmaid and never the belle of the ball.
Yep.
But still, holding that trophy, taking it home for CEO, and like you're saying, an incredible run over here at EVO, staying in the winner's side. Once again, your winner's final starting up in just a sec.
Yeah, and it's going to be a really interesting matchup between these two. Siegfried, previously I would say this matchup very in Siegfried's favor. The character has undergone some pretty significant nerfs. The reward that he gets on hit, particularly in mid-screen, not nearly as high as what Grimnir gets.
Yeah.
But the fundamental tools to deal with Grimnir's mobility as well as his various other options are absolutely there. That huge H-fireball to cover the screen, cover the airspace most crucially, and just having the huge range on his normals just allows for so much in terms of shutting Grimnir down.
Yeah, having an option that's able to cover both the lower seals and the higher seals just makes it so much more comfortable when Grimnir sets out Lingering Tornado, he sets out EX Seal, and you're like, oh, now in neutral, I'm in this guessing game of how is he going to navigate on a lot of these Gale dashes. So having that EX Firewall on cooldown, or available at least to challenge, is definitely something we're going to be looking out for in the winners finals.
That we are.
Y'all really are killing it in the crowd, by the way. Much love. Not just in the Red Bull assigned seating, but of course the rest of you guys in the crowd as well. One more time, can we make some noise for our Grand Loot Top 4? Oh yeah.
I think that's all going to do it for me. I'm getting tired. And yeah, it's going to take a while.